What up, what up, what up, what up? Let's do this. All right, y'all. A little different of a backdrop tonight. I'm here actually at the office. I didn't make it to my home office. But let's go. Let's do this. All right. So tonight we're going to be going live again for day number 3 of the 100K in 45-day challenge. Okay. So in a sec, my man said is going to be hopping in and we're going to be running through calling some sellers. So again, here at the casa, here at the office, that's where my backdrop's a little different. I actually didn't make it home to my home office today. Did it from here instead. We're moving to a new office space. So I ran out of time. And I think it's something to be here. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, on the side. I got you. I don't know what's going on. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. That's love. That's love. That's love. I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to thug it out tonight. We'll see. Grace and peace, my brother. What up? What up? Tonight, we're going to have a good time, man. Calling some sellers, locking up some deals. My man said, actually just hopped in. Let's get it.
Yo, what's going on?
What's good, Brody? How you doing?
What's popping, man? Good, man. I'm doing well.
Oh, bro, I'm excited, man. You get you some food in your body?
Oh, yeah, man. I'm finished. I was over here finishing up. Yeah, man. All right.
Cool, man. Well, yeah, that was me last night. I had to get some food, man. Well, hey, today, I think Eddie Berto actually talked to our seller. I don't know if he locked him in. We can call him. But last night was a good night.
Absolutely.
Last night was a good night. Something in your beard. Get out. That's my girl. She's just a beard. All right. Last night was a good night. Last night we had a good time locking up deals. Said you want to let them know, man, where we are in this challenge, how things are going, and what we even doing today. We may have some new people here with us.
Yeah, absolutely, y'all. So for those of my people who have just tuned in and you just learned what this challenge is about, of course, we are in the wholesaling real estate space, y'all. So basically what we do is we lock up deals, and basically we lock them up for under market value and try to go sell them to a buyer for more. Right. So essentially what we're doing right here is we're taking our marketing strategy, which is inbound leads generated from Facebook, Instagram, and social media. And basically we get leads from there. And what we do there is we try to convert those leads into sales. And in 45 days, what we're hoping to do, which looks like is going to be a great possibility, and even, more achievable, is to hit 100K in 45 days and show you guys exactly what our sales process looks like, give you guys the real game, and show you exactly how easy this is and how simple it is. Now, it's hard work to do. The business model is hard work to do, of course, but the talking to sellers is really, really simple, as long as you just follow the steps that we're showing you here. So yeah, y'all, we just want to give y'all a real life scenario of what this looks like. And at the end of the day, y'all, like you can connect with us and you'll see exactly what we do and know that we really do this business.
I love it, bro. I love it. I appreciate you sharing that. Said, yeah, man. So we are 3 days, not even today's day 3 or 2 days in. We got Monday about $25,000 in deals under contract. Yesterday, we got about 50,000, which would put us somewhere around that $75,000 mark. Did you lock that dude up today, Said?
No, actually, I'm about to. That's going to be the first call I call.
Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, let's get it. Oh, that's going to be perfect. Let's go. Okay, so you're going to be able to see my man Said lock up about 32,000 or 34. Where's we on that? Was it 30? I know it's 30.
32 and some change.
And our other guy is about 20,000. I'm gonna call Eddie Berto live and see if Eddie Berto actually locked that dude down, and we'll see about that contract. But that'll put us about $74,000 on a $100,000 challenge in 45 days, and we only on day 3. We haven't even started day 3, so I'm really excited to call some leads today. If you have any questions, please tap in. Me and my guys actually planning on doing an event in person. Similar to this. We're just going to call sellers. We're actually going to have you call sellers. We had that idea today. We would love for you to join us. More information coming on that. But if you're in here and you think that you would benefit from an in-person event with me and Cedric live in Oklahoma City first, and then down in Texas, please just drop a fire emoji if you guys think that you could benefit from it. All right, so let's go. All right, bro, let's get to it. All right, so you got a call you can make right now if you want to get to locking that dude in.
Let's get it.
Let's get to it, bro.
All right. Put my phone on this charger. All right. Let's get it. Let's see what we got. Aubrey. I think I'm wrong on this dude. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Good. Hey Charles, what's going on? It's Cedric, man. How you doing?
All right, how you doing?
I'm well, man. I'm well. I actually just wanted to call you here today. I was just talking with one of my financial managers here in the office here. His name is Tez, and just looking over the numbers and all that good stuff here. Now, just out of curiosity, I know you were kind of stuck at your number. Is there any way we can do 390 at all?
I told you that was gonna happen, man.
I mean, you told me, but one thing you did tell me was I would come way lower. I am actually close. So that's the best part about it.
Why y'all can't do the 400?
Just the numbers, man. I mean, we try to make sure that we're close, because essentially with this home buyer program that I was just sharing with you about, where we go out to, dish this out to our financial manager. I mean, not our financial, but our market partners, essentially what we do is we do a lot of advertising for you specifically to make sure that you get exactly what's needed. And on our end, we are occurring cost on our end. So essentially what we're putting out, I mean, of course, like I shared with you, you're not paying us a fee, but at the end of the day, we do have to get paid, right? So at the end of the day, man, I think that's where the number needs to be as far as us. And my partner here, Ted, shared with me that I wanted to ask you this here. So 390, work it on, man. We can get this thing signed up for sure.
Man, let's wait until next month and see where we at then.
You said wait until next month?
Yeah.
Okay. And when you say next month, what would that do for us?
I have somebody that wants to buy it as an investment property. It's a private sale.
Oh, are they coming in at your number?
Yeah.
So basically, you're telling me is that if understanding that you have another offer here, is it kind of like who can move faster? What does that look like?
He's been wanting to buy it for a couple of months now, but he just contacted me. Actually, it was either yesterday or the day before.
Okay.
And said he was ready to make a move. But
Gotcha.
he did that before and nothing happened. So I don't know if he BSing or what.
Right. Do you think that it's safe, or you already seen what he can do the first time, right? And when it comes down to real estate, people move fast or they just move slow, right? We're either gonna succeed or fail. So how confident are you that he can pull through on this?
I'm very confident that he can.
Have he sent you a proof of funds just yet, man?
No. He just sent me paperwork like that his attorney drew up.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Okay. And he said that was going to be a cash sale?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Charles, if I can enlighten you a little bit, man, about this business of real estate. Essentially, one thing that I do know about real estate, man, is that any investor that's going to come in and purchase a property, most investors don't pay cash at market value for a property, right? So essentially, he probably doesn't know what he's doing, or he's just one of those people who is just jerking your chain. Essentially, what investors do for a cash sale, if I can just give you this, this, what do we call this? The formula that all investors use, right? So essentially, if your property is worth, let's just say 400,000, say 400,000 is the market value, right? Essentially, an investor is going to need to make some kind of profit on this deal, right? So essentially, what they'll do is they'll take that, and what you do is you take 400,000 and multiply that by 75%, right? So a quarter of that is going to go towards what they're going to make back on their investment. It's going to go towards, a couple of things as far as, whatever they have invested with them, closing costs, all that good stuff, right? So make sure that they get what they need. And then minus that, let's just say the property, and that already puts us at 300,000, right? So essentially, we already know that, as far as where your number is, and as far as where a cash sale needs to be, we haven't even taken out repairs, which I know you said that it doesn't really even need any repairs or updates, but essentially just for the fact of it, somebody's going to want to do something to it. So let's just say on average, they put about 20 grand into it. Which that brings right now, we have closing costs. We haven't talked about listing it, which is another 6%. And then the other 2% is the closing costs. Essentially, if we minus 8% off of that and they put it back on the market after they put some money into it, essentially they need to be at 257,600 on a cash deal, right? So I'm giving you this because I want you to know that there is people who will jerk your chain. And they will kind of waste time. And essentially, you got a lot of people that do something called wholesaling, and they'll take your property, essentially see, the potential in it, and hope that they can go sell it to a buyer, essentially like us. We get plenty of people that send us deals like that, right? And of course, their goal is to make money on whatever you want, whatever you have it on. So they'll get you at 300, they'll go try to sell it for 350, and the numbers don't make sense, and then that's when essentially they ghost you, right? Because they're too afraid to tell you that they can't make it work. So here's what I like to do, man, because I'm very sure that we can't make this happen for you. What I like to do, I actually have my guy Tez in the other office here, man. And what I like to do is transfer you over to him so he can talk to you a little bit about that program I was sharing with you about yesterday, go into detail. And I mean, if I can talk him up to the 400,000, I mean, I don't think that, like you said, it's not too much of a stretch. Little tight there, but if it's not too much of a stretch, I think I can probably have him do that for you. But if I could do that, man, is it okay if I just transfer you over to him real quick so you can just have a quick chat with you?
Not really, bro. To be honest with you, I mean, I'm not budging under 4.
No, and that's what I'm saying. If I can get you that 400,000 at the end of the day, are you willing to have that conversation? Because that's what you want, right?
That's one thing. I'm not budging under 400.
Okay.
I want to wait on the other guy with the cash offer.
Got
that deal that he has is more beneficial to me than what y'all offer.
Gotcha. That's if it's for real, though. That's the only thing. Right. So here's what I'm gonna do.
That's why I say let's revisit this next month and see where we at then.
Right. Okay. Well, man, I definitely will follow up with you next month. As far as what we do, man, we try to, get things going as soon as possible with everything that we have going. We do probably about 15, 20 deals a month, man. So essentially, I will call you next month for sure. But I mean, you're absolutely sure that you can't get this thing done tonight, because that's what I'm sharing with you, is that we want to get this thing going. And you said you want 400, telling you that we can do that. What does that look like for you?
Like I said, man, his deal.
A whole month is like, because typically, when I talk to most of my sellers, they'll tell me, hey, just give me a day or two or something like that. And they'll get right back to me after they talk to the other person or, that they're dealing with. But like a month, you really think you need a whole month, man?
I don't know. I just gave it 30 days.
Gotcha.
He should be letting me know something next week.
Gotcha. Did you end up signing like an agreement with him? Is that why you kind of said like a month or something like that?
No, I haven't signed anything.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm saying a month because, bro, you talk like you rushing me or like.
Oh, no.
And I don't move like that, man.
Of course,
If I'm not getting what I want, I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
I'm not in a desperate situation.
Yeah,
I'm not in no type of situation or anything.
Yeah.
I want a certain amount of money on my investment.
No, I get it.
If I'm not getting that, it's not gonna happen.
No, I understand that. And Charles, and I hope you don't think I'm trying to rush you. I'm so sorry if that's not my intention whatsoever. My thing is that you said you wanted 400, and I said if we can do that, what's kind of like the hold up? That was my only thing. Because you said you wanted 400, we're saying okay, let's do it. And then we kind of get like you kind of get held up in the line. You're like, hey, what happened there? Did I do something wrong? Was it me? Was it, the process or something? Right. So that's why I said that.
That ain't 400.
Yeah. And I get that. So that's why I just shared with you that I have one of my financial managers here in the other office here, man. And I literally just texted him and told him you're not budging.
To be honest, bro, I'm really a straightforward person, man.
I get it.
Like I told you yesterday, you ain't even got to worry about calling me if it ain't 400,000.
Well, that's what I'm telling you right now.
Once old dude say for sure we could buy it at 400,000.
Yeah.
Then that's the time to talk to me. Everything else is going in one ear and not the other. To be honest.
Well, Charles, at the end of the day, man, if you got
I know you saying he could do 400,000 or whatever, but I don't know.
Well, Charles, you got to understand.
The other dude deal that he's making with me,
right?
Getting more than the amount that I want.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
But
so I want to see what he's gonna do first.
I understand.
Give me a couple weeks, and then we can reconvene on this shit.
Understood, my man. All right, Charles, you have a great day, my man.
You too.
All right, brother. Yeah, I was gonna tell him a little bit about, and that was by far my worst call, y'all. But on that one right there, I was actually going to tell him. As far as any buyer, no buyer is gonna talk to you if you just, what I mean? Like you can't ring your buyer off like that. I was gonna say that like in a nice way, but I ain't want to waste time with him, bro. I
don't think you did a bad job, by the way, Sid. Like I think you did I don't think there's another dude. I think he would have said that yesterday.
Yeah,
I think he made that up in between now and then. Mm-hmm. He didn't think that you could make 400 work.
Yeah.
And because of that, he started to deflect and said he had a cash out. We know nobody paying 400,000 cash for that. And we know that don't happen. Nobody's buying it as an investment property. You said you was giving him 30 days. You said, why wait? He said, well, he told me to give him 30 days. That don't make no sense. That doesn't make sense.
The only reason that would make sense is if he had a signed offer with him.
And that's why you asked that. Mm-hmm. So it was just the ego thing, like the comments you're saying, but I think you made it up, bro. And I think you did a great job of analyzing and getting to the root of it. When it don't make sense, it just don't make sense.
Facts.
That's something that me and my lady
letting it go. Yeah.
When it don't make sense, it don't make sense. So I think that he was just lying, bro. And I think yesterday, whenever you said, hey, we can make 400 work, and he was like, you hear his voice like, oh, okay, so it's not realistic, man. He has something going on. And he says, let's circle back to it next month. And then he said, well, I'm not selling if it's not this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you weren't going to sell it, why would you entertain 390 next month if it really was about 400,000?
Mm-hmm.
It's just timeline. He needs to figure something out. He needs to see if the job that he may have lost is going to be, or is he going to be able to keep his job? Is something going on? Is his girl really leaving?
Yeah.
Is he trying to save his relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna be able to hit at the casino and get the monthly payment?
Yeah.
Something going on in between that window. He needs to sell. He just don't know if he can save his house or not.
Yeah.
Or save his situation or not. That's what I think. I think he needs 30 days for personal reasons.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me? He filled out that form like, man, let me try to see what I can get for this house because this is going on, but it was unknown. He's not willing to share it with you because of pride and ego. That's all.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. That's what I think. I think you did a great job, bro.
That makes sense though.
Like seriously. So let me try to call Eddie Berto real quick. It's time for me to see what we did on that one. And then after that, I'm gonna lock in I'm going to lock in me a call as well because I think we had some leads come through today. I don't know if anybody on the team claimed them.
Mm-hmm.
Great job, bro. Great job.
Appreciate that, brother.
Hello, Tess.
Eddie Berto.
Yes, sir. How's it going, my guy?
Good, bro. Hey, did you talk to our seller out in Cyprus?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. When I was, so I had an appointment, so I called him. I passed him over to Daniel because Daniel knows how to pitch innovations. As I was leaving to an appointment, he was still on the phone with them.
Oh, so we may lock him in, huh?
Yeah. So he should still be because that was probably like what 15 minutes ago. So when I left, he was still on the phone with him.
Oh, wow. Y'all been talking. He was talking for a minute, huh?
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. Well, I got you live right here, Eddie. You're my first call today, so I wanted to see where that status was because, you know, if we lock that one in, that'll put us around 50. No, hold on. That'll be 20,000 above our 25. It'll put us around 45,000 in our 100K challenge in just day 3 if we lock that guy in. So if once you get it, let's get it in just day 3, man. On a 100K challenge, we're halfway there with this deal. So
Let's go.
No pressure, bro. But if you get it approved and you get a contract signed, Eddie, call me back so we can let everybody in the live chat know that you guys locked that one in.
Okay, perfect, man. I'll put you in a three-way group chat with us three with Daniel, so you can keep us updated.
Perfect.
As soon as he gets off that.
Perfect. Sounds good, Eddie. Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you, my guy.
Bye. Let's get it. My boy Eddie's on it. Sounds like that thing will lock him in.
Let's go. Got a couple of them right here.
All right, cool. I got one as well. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we had a good amount of leads come in today.
Mm-hmm.
Today until 8 p.m. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, it's in New York. Let's try this one. We got a New York lead. Looks like we claimed it. Someone claimed the New York one. Look, they on it now. They're like, look, we're gonna call these leads. The team claimed all of them. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Yeah, there's not one that's not claimed today. 15 more leads. Tanner's saying 10 offers this week. Good job, Tan. Oh, we got 3 new deals today. Sheesh. All right.
3 deals on the contract?
3 deals under contract today, man. The team is rocking.
Let's go.
Rocking. Okay. Give me a sec. I want to call it New York League because that looks like a really good one.
Yeah, my VA sending over some more too.
Where's the number at on this one? I see the address. Okay, there we go. I see the. Where's the. There it is. Okay. All right, y'all. Time for Tez to make his first call today, man. Let's see how we do.
Let's get it.
Y'all some fire emojis, man. Y'all ready for this one? Let's get it. Y'all some fire emoji. Y'all ready for this one? Where's it at? Investment group. Give me just a second. There we go. Copy phone number. Boom. Let's call his New York number.
Hello.
Hey there, is this Dahima?
Yes, it is.
Hey Dahima, did I say your name right?
Yes, she did.
Oh man, look at me, already starting out to a good start. How you doing tonight?
I am well. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. Hey, I noticed that you filled out a form on our website about selling your property out there in New York. Is that property still for sale, or have you sold it already?
Actually, no.
Oh, you know that it's not for sale, or no, you haven't sold it?
No, I haven't sold it.
Oh,
But I thought you guys called me earlier.
did we give you a call earlier?
Yeah, and I was told somebody was going to call me back.
No. Well, you were told that someone's going to call you back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, hey, look, here I am.
One of the underwriters. Are you the underwriter?
I am the underwriter. How did the process? Do you remember which team member you talked to? I don't have the notes on file.
I don't remember her name. It's the young lady.
Okay, maybe it was a Doolittle. Was it Doolittle?
I don't recall.
Okay. No worries. Well, here's what I'll do. How far did y'all get? Were y'all kind of at that offer price? Did y'all get condition? I don't want to ask any questions you've already been asked before.
So she told me that you would call me with that.
Oh, that was it. Okay. All right. Well, first of all, how long you been trying to sell this property?
I was trying to sell it a couple of months ago, and then I took it off the market, and then now I'm trying to sell it again.
Got you. Let me ask you this. What was the reason that you took it off the market?
I changed my mind. At first, I just needed the funds out. But then I said, okay, let me keep it. And let me keep it, finish fixing it up, and then sell it to get my good price. Also, a couple of offers that I had gotten at the time were not what I was looking for. So I said, you know what? Instead of me giving it away for free, let me put it back in. When I get the money, I'll finish it up and then sell it.
Okay. So you mind sharing with me the offers that you were getting?
They were between 80 and 100. One of them went up to 100. Well, he didn't confirm 110, but he was looking. At the time, I was stuck on 120.
Okay. Okay. So you were getting offers you really didn't like. It looks like you got a 4-bedroom, 1 bath. Is that right?
Yeah, 1.5.
Okay. But this is a nice size house too. It's 2,100 square feet.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this. You took it off the market. You said, look, I'm gonna do repairs so I can get the number that I need. Did you do those repairs?
Not everything.
Okay.
Not everything. The only thing I ended up doing since I took it back off is to finish up the deck, the front porch.
Okay.
But it still needs work to be done.
Okay.
I did put in a brand new roof. I replaced most of the windows in the house, brand new.
Okay.
I did the entire upstairs floor, redid the floor upstairs. The bathroom wasn't done. They started the bathroom, but it didn't finish. The kitchen, I took everything out. I have the materials there, just not complete. And the flooring for downstairs is not complete. I redid the entire sheetrocking and everything in the house, except for the back room. There's a little back room, like a little study. It's like a bonus room. So that's not done. The last time I was there, well, actually a part of it was done, but the reason I say it's not done because I have to rip it out. What happened when they did the roof? There was he took off a piece of the siding in the back and did not put it back on.
Oh wow!
So right in that little space, water came in and messed up the roof. The ceiling on the lower floor. Okay. So that's the only thing. That just has to get ripped down and do. Yeah. But other than that, that's pretty much all I did to it. I have most of the materials are still there. Okay. My biggest issue is that I live over 3 hours away from the house, and getting reliable trustworthy contractor.
Oh,
has been
yeah.
my biggest
Oh
headache.
yeah, trust me. I understand that. I've been flipping houses
So,
for about 5 years. I completely get that.
yeah, I have people that will go and they'll send me pictures, and on the picture sometimes it looks good, but when I go there in person,
Yeah.
it's a whole nother story. So
Yeah.
if I'm just trying to get it off to another contractor who has a team
Yep.
and can deal with that headache, because
Yep.
right now I honestly can't. I don't have the funds to do it. So at this point, that's why I'm saying, okay, let me see if I can get someone to just take it from me, finish it up. It's a pretty nice house, and the area where it's in, because one of the reasons I originally bought it with the intent to fix and flip,
Mm-hmm.
and then I switched my mind in the process
Mm-hmm.
because I live in Poughkeepsie,
Okay.
and a lot of folks that I know that go up there, and even when I'm going up there for the weekend, I have to book my hotel space way in advance in order to get something.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very good area for tourists. And you have a lot of tourists that comes by, especially in the wintertime now, because they have Whiteface Mountain.
Okay.
A lot of tourists from Canada that will come down and just to ski. And then they have Lake Placid close by. So Lake Placid prices are way up there.
Yeah.
So we're right in the middle of all of that.
Oh wow.
So it's good for Airbnb if you're ever into that. So that was one of the reasons too why I said, you know what, let me I was gonna keep it for that reason.
Okay.
But like I said, money runs short, and I had other projects that I was dealing with, so I can't financially move forward with it now. So I'm just looking for an investor to take it, finish it up, make it a beautiful home. Whether they're gonna keep it or sell it.
Okay. Okay. So I know you received a few offers, and it sounds like the only reason you didn't take it because they didn't work for you. You had it listed on the market with the agent. Do you mind sharing with me how long you had it on the market?
I don't even remember.
Okay.
Like I said, I got a couple of offers. I don't recall. I really don't remember.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, but I did get a couple of offers. I just didn't,
So you were able to replace the roof, if I'm understanding correctly.
Yeah, the roof is brand new.
Okay.
The flooring upstairs is brand new. Most of the windows in the house is brand new.
Okay.
The electrical was done in the roof, in the house, rewire whatever needed to get rewired,
Okay.
and all updated. The only thing I never touched was the plumbing. The house was winterized when I bought it, and I never touched the plumbing. So that's pretty much it.
Okay.
In terms of, water and everything is there. It's a city water and sewer. So.
Okay. So when I'm looking at the exterior of the property, I like to kind of run with a format that helps me understand more. I am taking notes here for my team and my underwriter who's also here with me, because I'm the guy who helps make the offer, understand more what's going on. They type all the numbers up, and we get you an offer before we leave the call. That's what today's about, right? I'm not here to waste your time. I'm really here to get your cash offer if it works for you or not. And if it doesn't, I completely understand. So when looking at this property, on the exterior, I like to start there. It looks like there's a deck.
I'm just gonna put it up so I can.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, I was actually looking at the rear of the property. Okay, now I'm looking at the front of it. Okay.
Tables. Okay, let's see. All right, so.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm looking at the property, and now, and in the front of it, it looks like it has a front patio.
Mm-hmm.
It had a metal roof on it. Was that replaced, or did you just replace the?
No, it's not a metal roof.
Oh,
it's all of this is brand new.
Okay.
All of this, I just did. Was it 2 years now? About 2 years now.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna take that note. And then you said the deck you replaced. You were talking about the front patio, right?
The front, yeah, the front. So
nice.
before when I got it, and this is not what it looks like now.
Okay.
I may can find pictures. Let me see if I can. Anyway, I can send you pictures because I got it finished with the rails and everything.
Okay.
In the front, and all this flooring that you see here, it was when I got it first, it was wood, and some of it was peeling, cracking, all sort of stuff. So I replaced all those with Trex decking, and I have the rail to cover the front.
I love it. Okay.
And the side. So it looks different from this one that you're seeing.
Okay. And then in terms of the siding, is it still this yellow siding? You got the old siding all the way around, or is it mostly replaced? I remember you mentioning siding earlier and a contractor not replacing a portion of it.
So it was some part of it it's not yellow. It's a cream.
Like cream. Okay.
So some part of it was replaced. The front wasn't touched. It just needed power washing. Okay. And if you look at the windows, especially all the ones upstairs, you still have the sticker in there, so they're new windows. Okay. There's three windows that he never replaced, but they're in the house. Okay. So whoever's gonna buy it, you can keep it. Okay. To help with whatever to fix it up. Okay. But most of the windows were replaced. Okay. So looking at the back. Hold on. Let's see. Oh,
Man, that sucked. Yeah, I'm sending this link over to Cedric, y'all. We're having trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be an issue on Facebook's end. Is it possible StreamYard was ended or deleted on Facebook? We'll keep trying. Okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to remove and then add it back. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we lost. What happened? Good if you're on. What happened is we lost connection. I'm in a new office, so it looks like okay. It looks like Facebook's back connected. My boy.
That makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to actually run back to my underwriters real quick. They're going to come up with an offer for me real quick so I can get that going for you. And then I'll be back here to present it to you. So let me put you on a brief hold here. Okay. Okay. Already. Bro, I got a call as soon as the live went off. You can call yours, bro. I can mute myself. I know that was a good conversation, man. They ain't even get to hear the full thing anyway. You're muted, by the way, bro.
Yeah, she was ready to go, man. Not ready to go, but she was, she was going. Dang, I hate that happen. It's okay though. All good. We live, so we can't control live stuff.
Yeah, man. It is what it is, bro.
It is what it is, my friend. I'm glad you got you a seller right there, though, man. I think it's gonna help for this pastime. I got to get my live back up with IG. So if you want, you could keep running. I'm gonna go live on IG real quick.
Okay.
Try to connect. So you go ahead, man. Run the show. You got it. We back connected. It looks like I don't know if we got people on Facebook. Man, I don't know what's
I'm starting my live back up right now too.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're actually connected.
All right. Hit go live real quick. All right, cool. All right, bro, you want to oh no, you got to get your stuff up. I was gonna ask you, could you comp this Tulsa deal for me?
Yeah. Give me text me the Addy. I got you.
All right, bet. All right, I just sent it over to you. Let's get it. I think ARV on this one. I do see one that's sold for 105. I would say conservatively the property is worth like 100, in my opinion. Let me know what you think about that.
You said you think it's one. You think ARV is 100?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember this one. Good stuff, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. I'm gonna take a look at this thing. I'm gonna also work on getting us back live on IG. You need this for yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and run it so you can have the numbers.
Okay, perfect.
How's your day today, man?
Man, it's good, bro. Shoot, really busy, man, and shoot, knocking out a lot of stuff. Helped my boy move apartments today, and yeah, man, made some offers and all that, but yeah, it was good, man.
I love it, bro. Did you get you confirmed that it's a 2 or the bid and bad?
2-1. Yep, 2-1, but Mm-hmm.
Two.
Condition wise,
Yeah, I see.
roof is.
I see a contract 87.
Mm-hmm. New roof 3 years
97.
ago.
Sorry.
New roof got from 3 years ago. Plumbing, everything else is basically original. HVAC is 10 years old. I mean, well, window units actually. Um, she got a floor furnace that's about 10 years old. Pier and beam is basically on cinder blocks. Electrical is original. Plumbing is original. She put a sewer line in the back 10 years ago, but there's a busted pipe under the house. And the windows, she had them done for free, but they end up just not being good and all that, how they installed them. I'm not sure if the windows are not good or just how they installed them not good. She has a hot water heater, and it's an oversized hot water heater. It's a 60-gallon. And the lowest she said that she could go is about 45,000. I'm sure I can get her lower though. Kitchen is original too. It's 54.
Oh shucks. Hold on. All right.
Still just waiting on this offer. They have one
So you
more
had
ahead
ARV,
of me.
you said
I'm talking to my underwriter John right now. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Give me 1 sec.
okay. Give me condition again. Well, give me condition one more time. Say it.
Roof 3 years old. Plumbing is original. Has a sewer busted pipe under the house. Electrical is original. Foundation. It's on cinder blocks. She said no shifting. Window units, and then also has a floor furnace that's 10 years old. And then she has a hot water heater that's a 60-gallon. And she said that that's about 10 years old. Also, windows. She said that those are good.
She wants 45 for. I think ARV at 100 is fair. I got about 96.
All right, cool. So let's see. It's more so be a rental, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be a flip.
Yeah, definitely a rental.
So 100. What are the rents going for in the area? That's a good question. Probably like $1,000, huh?
Ooh, probably.
Not about 900.
Probably about 1,000. Now I got something rented out in North Tulsa in a worse area than this for about $1,350. My guy pays.
Okay.
No, he pays $1,150. He pays $1,150 in a worse
Okay.
area than this. So you probably get 12 out of it for sure. 12.50.
Okay, cool. All right. So offer should be like 30. What you think?
I mean, how much do you need to work, bro? Probably like 30.
Yeah, let's see.
That little house, bro. 30. Can
Small
go for.
house. Yeah, small house. I mean, 30 will go a long way. Talking about light fixtures, flooring, paint, countertops.
They got a roof.
kitchen. Roof is 3 years old.
Oh yeah, bro. I think 30 is good for a 10K fee. I think we could sell it at 40.
All right, cool. Woo! 45. All right. All right. Let's negotiate. All right. Put this over here real quick. All right, Ms. Thomas, you here with me?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, I just got back with my underwriters. Actually, congratulations, by the way. We were actually able to get this thing approved for a cash sale to be purchased here, okay? This is actually the first one that they've approved for me all week long. So let me just explain to you what they have approved for us here, okay? The offer was approved to buy the property in as-is condition, meaning you don't have to, clean it up. You don't have to fix it up. You don't have to put any money into it whatsoever. And basically, they've approved that closing timeline to be in about 30 days. Now, if you need more time there, definitely you can let us know, and then we can up the time frame for you because I know you're still looking for a place. But otherwise, I do have it at 30 days, okay? Now, no commissions are taken out. And all the closing costs are covered by us, minus any unpaid taxes, mortgages, or liens. And I actually just got notifications they put these funds here in one of our virtual withdrawal accounts. And basically what this is an account that basically the funds have been set aside on hold for you so that nobody can spend it in the company here. Okay. So if you have a pen and paper, can you write this down for me?
Okay, hold on. For how much though?
Do you have the pen and paper there? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Had cut out. I don't give offers before the number, man. Hey, we got to get your other one on the phone after this, bro.
How much though?
All right, so it's VW.
For how much?
Oh, they actually they're sending it over to me now. They wanted me to give you over this virtual withdrawal account a number real quick for you. Yeah, they're sending it over now. I see them typing it. Let me know when you're ready to write that down.
Okay.
All right.
Now when I get the price.
All right, perfect. Well, you want to keep this just in case you have to call back in, but I'll make sure that I write it down for you here right now. Indeed. All right, so they just sent over to you, and I'm also going to text you over that virtual withdrawal account number. That way you have it. All right, so they have approved this cash offer to be in its current condition. They got us at $31,569.
$31,000.
Yeah.
Nah, that'd be too low.
Yeah, I understand. I completely understand. That's just initially what they've authorized me to spend on the property here. Now, the great part about this here, Ms. Thomas here, is that, I mean, I'm on your side with this. Hard part is over with. The property is already approved, and now it's just a matter of making those numbers make sense, right? Now, the property does need some work. We got a busted pipe, and we got, most of the things that we have to do is just original. So essentially what we're, looking to put into it, I mean, underwriters are quoting this right now at about 40,000, maybe even 45. And we're going to put some work into it. And essentially what we'll do is we could take this on for you, but it just needs some work, right? I mean, I know you said you want 45. I mean, is there any way that you can do better than 45?
No.
45 is just like the absolute best you can do.
Yeah, 45 is about as I'll go. But
Gotcha.
like I said, I still owe 20 on it. So
You owe 20 on it. Okay. So you just basically got to walk away with, some money in your pocket on that. I understand that. You know what? Let me see if I can get them to come up a little bit higher. Let me place you on a brief hold real quick. Let me go run back here real quick and see what I can do. Okay.
okay.
All right. 1 sec. All right. So 31,569 is the first offer. Should have went at 20 something for real. She said she owed 20. If I can
What's
get it
her next
down.
move? What's she gonna do with the money? What's her next move?
Say she's supposed to be moving into a old folks home.
How soon she need to make a move? She old. She only getting older. So you're gonna wait on appreciation? The property's worth what the property's worth.
That's true. Simon, you can hear me? Quick question for you. I know we're at 31,569 here. Kind of put me in a pickle a little bit. What I mean, what happens essentially if you can't get 45?
I'll board it up.
You will board it up? Would you board it up and then move somewhere else?
Yep.
Got you. I mean, we're only getting older, right? We ain't getting no younger. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna kind of like wait on appreciation or something like that?
I don't know. I have to when it gets to that, I have to figure that out when it gets to that.
Right. I think the best part about this right here is that what we're doing with our cash offer. I mean, I tried to see if I can get you more. They're budging at me a little bit. Or they're not really wanting to come up a little bit on the price here. Now, essentially, like I shared with you, the goal is to get this thing done and over with. Because you even said that we're only getting older, and you want to kind of move out of this thing and kind of move on. So essentially, if you have to board something up and have to pay taxes on it, you're not renting it out, and it's only getting older, and we're getting older, right? I don't think we can get that done. You can just kind of get this out of your hair.
Well, no, I'll stick to my original price.
Gotcha. 45 is just kind of where you are, huh?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Say what you said.
Novated.
Quick question for you. I might have another idea for us. Ted, give me 1 sec. I want to ask my underwriter here. Is this because I want to get you more? I really do want to help you out and get this thing done. Let me see with my underwriter here. He's looking at me right in my eyes. Give me 1 sec. Let me ask him a quick question and see if we can approve you for this other program we have. Give me 1 sec, okay? Yo.
Okay.
What up, bro?
Here's what you're gonna do. Say, we may be able to help get to your number with this home buying program. If we can, let me go ask them. If we can get closer to your number, are you ready to make a decision today? Then come ask me. And then get me on the phone to explain. If you want to, unless you want to bag it.
No. I'm gonna let you. We're gonna tag team it. I think this will be good for everybody to see. All right. Tom's here with me.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. Quick question. So, I think we can. We may be able to come close to where you are with another program that we definitely have, a home buying program here. Now, essentially, I think this is one of my underwriters' next question here. Essentially, if we can get closer to your number here, are you willing to make a decision today?
Depends on the offer.
Depends on our offer. Okay. So it sounds like something you're worth entertaining.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Thomas, do me one favor right quick. Give me about 5 seconds. I'm gonna have my underwriter Tez talk a little bit about this program that we have for you. See if we can come close to your offer. If we can come close or at your offer here, I think that would be good. But I just want to do the best that I can to help you out. But let me see what the possibilities are. Give me 1 sec. Let me know when you're ready. Y'all listen to this intro. Make sure y'all listen to this. Mute your thing. Oh, you mute it. Turn your sound all the way down on your computer real quick until we do it. All right, that's better. Y'all listen to this intro. If y'all ever hire people, this is exactly what you want your intro to sound like. Give me 1 sec. It's time to see here with me.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Well, listen, I was actually able to get a hold of, one of my underwriters, Mr. Alberta here. And I definitely know that he can talk to you about that program I was sharing with you about here. Mr. Alberta, do you have a couple of minutes to speak with Ms. Thomas about her property here?
Absolutely. This is what we do. We help people out of these properties. Absolutely. Ms. Thomas, how are you?
I'm just fine.
I'm gonna let y'all hear it from this side.
I get a lot of credit for being the person who spends the money on the properties and help people out of situations. And we're ending the night here, and you're the last person we're talking to. So I really hope that we can get a deal done, Ms. Thomas.
Okay.
Let me ask you this: Do you currently occupy the property?
Yeah.
Oh, you live there?
Yes.
Okay. I'm looking at the notes. For some reason, we thought it was a landlord owned property.
No, I'm sitting in my bedroom now.
Okay. Okay, so let me ask you this, Mr. Thomas. What is your timeline? If we are able to make all the dots connect and we're able to make this number work, are you prepared to move? Or if we say, yeah, let's do this, what's your timeline look like?
Yes, I'm ready to move. Like I said, I'm up in age and I can't handle the property by myself anymore. Like I said, I've been here like 20, maybe 30 years at the most.
Okay, you said about 30 years. Wow.
I've raised my grandkids here, so.
That's all right. Well, guess what? I'm probably old enough to be one of those I'm actually 33 years old. So I was 3 years old when you moved in.
Yep. So we grown.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, Ms. Thomas, I've talked to Cedric a little bit about your situation. He did let me know that this is a property that you're looking to get about $45,000 for. Is that about right?
Yes.
Okay. And he also let me know that if we are able to make that number work, that this is something you're considering to make happen as soon as possible. Is that also right?
Yes, I told him I was going to try to get out of here by the end of January.
By the end of January? Okay. And if our other home buying program doesn't allow for you to get out and we need a little bit more time to make it happen, would that be okay if we could assure you got that 45,000?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm taking notes and I'm setting you up for success before even letting you know about this program and making sure we're a fit. So our other home buying program, Ms. Thomas, actually allows for us to come up to that $45,000 to actually make that work. How does that sound?
It'll work.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to be very clear about expectations and things that we're going to do next after we get the ball rolling. Before I do, do you have an email, Ms. Thompson? I noticed you say you're up there in age. Do you review your email? Do you have a direct access to it?
To what?
Email? To your email? Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Do you mind sharing that email with?
So my tablet.
Okay.
Email. It is
So I've got your approval here at that $45,000. And this home buying program that we actually implement is called our retail buyers program. I love to walk you through each step so you're not surprised by anything along the way. So here's what we got. Typically, the reason that you and Cedric were going back and forth about price so much is not because we wanted to take advantage of you or anything like that. We buy properties for two reasons. Okay. One of the reasons is to flip it, and one of the reasons to rent it. Okay. So those two home buying programs, we have to buy those pretty deep. We got to buy the property pretty deep, which means we got to buy it at a discount so we can remodel it, put it back on the market to make money when we flip, or we've got to buy it pretty cheap because our underlying debt when we go into the bank to buy these houses has to be lower than has to be lower than what we charge for rent, right? And so if we buy it too high and we come in and remodel and get it ready to rent, a lot of times we'll be upside down if we don't buy it at the numbers where LeCedric was. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but what's that got to do with me?
Come on. I love it. Well, here's the thing. I love letting you know that just because it's our problem doesn't necessarily mean that it's your problem. But that's why we have another home buying program. I got to be honest with you. I love how straightforward you are and to the point, because that's exactly where we are right here. We're able to make this $45,000 work, even though our other home buying programs doesn't work. I was just walking you through why Cedric was where he was in terms of numbers, and why we're having to use this other home buying program.
So what's in the other home buying program? More money out of my pocket?
Nope, more money in your pocket. Actually, the complete opposite. So in the other situations, when we have to buy it to rent it or flip it, we need them around that 30, 30, 32, 30, 35, somewhere around there. And that's the reason why we were where we were. Now, with this other home buying program, it puts more money in your pocket, right? It gets you to that 45,000 that you need to be. The reverse side to it is that we may need a little bit more time in order to get this deal across the finish line. That's all.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is. So that's why I asked, hey, if we were able to make the 45,000 work, would you consider working with us to get the deal done?
Yes.
Okay. Well, in our retail buyers program, what we're going to do is I'm going to actually have my team member get everything put together in terms of the paperwork. And since I have your email address here, we want to get this ball rolling. And if you're okay with that, I'm going to go ahead and get this paperwork put together for you and get it sent over. And then I'm going to give you a call back and run through all the specifics of this agreement. How's that sound? Okay. Is it okay if you give us about, say, I don't know how much time, do you have about 3 minutes for a hold, just for us to put the paperwork together and send it over to your email?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and put this paperwork together. Give me just a quick moment, and we're going to type it all up and get it over to you so we can go through it tonight. Sound good?
Yes.
All righty. Thank you. Give me just a sec. All right. I think we could make it like a 30 pop on this one. I'm gonna be honest, because if it's got a new roof, that price point, I mean, it's just gonna make sense, Sid.
My bad.
Oh,
Paperwork.
my bad, Sid. What you say?
No, I said I'm over here preparing this paperwork. You good?
Are you putting it together?
Yeah, I'm finna do it right now. Are you gonna get the TC to do it? Sure. Hey man, shaking and moving, man.
Come on.
I got you. I'm finna do it right now.
All right, y'all know my theme music. If you knew
AIF, all of that, right?
AIF, all of that. Go ahead and put it together. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and play my theme music. If you don't like Kendrick Lamar, it's gonna be a bad night for you.
Hello. Real Jermaine.
What she said?
She said, somebody said, who you on the phone with? She said, real to man. Bro, this is my grandma right here, bro. This is my grandma right here, man. This is my grandma, bro. Real to man. I don't know, hell. And she said, what they got to do with me? Hey, I feel you.
We need 60 days.
Yeah. I think it's going to sell, though, bro.
Oh, yeah, potential 30 right here, you said. What inspection period? What you think?
Just give us the whole 60.
60. Yeah.
$100 in EMD.
Yep, got that.
Man, I had to switch the whole Wi-Fi modem and everything. That's wild.
Man, that was tough. You was on a good call, dude. We gonna get her back on.
Yeah. I'm gonna get her back on. I told her 5 minutes because I had a seller that was freaking out about something. I threw something away that she would understand. Hey, Ms. Thomas, give me just a moment. We are almost done with this paperwork.
Yes.
Yep, we are just about done. Give me just a few more moments.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
is the second one is not a cash offer?
No, it's our retail buyers program. Let me actually run you through all the specifics of it. Just give you a brief overview so you can understand what's going on. So typically we come in as investors, and all investors, we're going to be around that same number because we need to buy it for those two reasons, cash, right? Now, with our retail buyers program, what we actually do is retail buyers, they're typically someone who's looking to live in the property. So they're willing to pay more for the house than we are. And we have an entire list of these retail buyers. So what we typically do is we get an agreement. We assure that our seller is okay with the price at $45,000, or whatever the price is. In this instance, it's $45,000. And we say, okay, our seller's good to go. There's no changing in the price. Okay, there's not us coming down on you. We find something we need to come down. Nothing like that. We're going to say, hey, all of our retail buyers, you all have an opportunity to purchase this property at an amount higher, but you don't have any closing costs. You don't have any realtor fees. You don't have any repairs you have to make to the property. All of that is on us. So if my retail buyer comes out, they walk it, they say, hey, this thing actually needs mold replacement. I don't know. Something that could come up when retail buyers see it. I kind of made that up. Mold, I made that up. But plumbing, electrical updated, whatever, your price doesn't change. Right? So what it does is it presents the opportunity for a win-win. It gets you the price you need, and it allows for us to help somebody find a property to live in while also potentially making money on top of the $45,000. So that's the way that we make deals like this work when our cash offer doesn't work.
Okay.
Does that make sense, Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
Okay. We're just about done with this paperwork. I'm looking at my underwriter right now, or I'm sorry, my underwriter. She's putting it all together. She's almost done. She gave me the thumbs up, so she's just about to send this over. So give me just a second, and we'll get it sent over to you.
I'm gonna have to get me a lawyer to look it over.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be signing tonight.
Okay. You say you won't be signing tonight. Let me ask you this: what's your biggest hesitation for signing tonight?
I just gotta look over the contract.
Okay. Well, the biggest thing is I don't want you to sign anything blind either. I definitely don't want you to sign anything blind. And that's the big reason why I wanted to talk to you about it. I would be wrong if I sent this to you and expected for you to sign. My entire purpose is to walk through this agreement with you line by line, Ms. Thomas. And if you have any questions, I can answer those questions as well. Are you still with me, Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, my goal here is to obviously go through this thing line by line. And I know that we got a tight timeline, and that's the only reason why. When I say tight timeline, we just really want to get the ball rolling. So in order to get this ball rolling, I would love to, go through it line by line. If you have any hesitations or you feel like, hey, we went through it line by line, I'm uncomfortable or I don't like it, you really could pause if you want, but I'm here to answer any questions. The biggest thing, the only reason I say that is because us being able to go through it line by line with me and you, if you have questions, I can answer them. But if there's an attorney who oversees it, and for some reason I'm not there to explain what something means, because it's real estate jargon. A lot of these real estate attorneys, they don't really know real estate. They know a traditional contract, and they don't know the route that we go sometimes. I like to be present. So here's what we could do. We could go through it line by line, and if it doesn't make sense or you don't understand it or you still want an attorney to review it for however much money you want to pay that attorney, you go right ahead and we can do that. If you have somebody there with you that could, potentially interpret it with us as well tonight, I'm down to talk to them too and answer any question they have. That's second. Now, if you go through this and you say, hey, I got my relative here, I'm here, we're listening, we got questions, and you didn't do a good job answering it, I still want an attorney to look over it. I completely understand, but I at least want an opportunity to review it and go over it with you, if that's okay.
Well, I'm still gonna have an attorney look at it because, if I'm just little old me by myself, and so I'm gonna have to have me a little attorney to look over it for me.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I completely understand. I would love to get that attorney's contact. Do you have one that you typically use, or?
No, not really, but I'm gonna be looking for one tomorrow.
Okay. Well, once you get that attorney on the line, I would love to chat with them, be privy to the conversation, just in case they're not familiar with how we do business.
Yeah, I got a couple of them I used to deal with.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, that's good to hear. I definitely want you to feel comfortable before making a decision. I completely understand that. So, did we get that? Did we get that sent over? Okay, you should be able to open that email and see an agreement from us. What is it again? Say it.
Common Group LLC.
Common Group. It would have come from a Common Group LLC.
That tablet is acting crazy now.
Trying to wrap this
Take
up.
your phone, bro. I sent the agreement over to you.
Email?
Okay.
Yep. No, your phone. Text message.
Text message.
Please review and sign. Boy, that was quick.
Got it. All right. I have this agreement. If you are prepared to go through it, we can run through it real quick. And
Oh, goodness gracious.
Mute.
Purchase contract. Okay. That's, you don't even have the prices in there. You want me to sign a blind contract?
oh, ma'am, the prices are actually there.
Click continue.
You have to click continue. It will all
Oh.
populate. Yes,
Blue
ma'am. It will all populate for you. I won't have you sign a blank check, Miss Thomas. It's all there.
Oh, there it is.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. I got you. Okay, so at the top, obviously this is your name. I know you know how to read, but I do want to run through it just in case you have any questions. And so the purchase agreement, it says at the top, purchase contract of real estate. We've got your name there. And then we've got Common Group LLC, which is our company that we purchase under. We've got the property address. And we've got description of written as follows. It's an as-is purchase. Are you seeing this, Ms. Selena? Does this make sense?
Yes, I'm looking at it.
Okay. Property includes, but is not limited to, any fixtures, built-in appliances, ceiling fans, remote controls, so on and so forth. Now here's what you wanted to see. Here's the money. The purchase price is $45,000 to be paid as follows. We're going to put $100 in escrow, and $44,900 is going to be waiting on you at the title company.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions on the price? Any questions before we move on?
No. I need to check on my escrow out of this house anyway. Come and think about it.
Mm-hmm. You probably got some money in escrow. Title company typically lets us know all of that as well. So if for whatever reason, you want that checked on, we can do that too, free of charge.
Yeah, I probably do have some in the escrow.
Mm-hmm. How long have you owned this property? Oh, about 30 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you done a refinance on it?
No.
Oh, okay. Any questions on this top part in terms of price?
No.
Okay. Well, as I told you before, all closing costs, title fees, taxes, and all that good stuff is going to be paid in full by buyer. That's us. Any liens or unpaid amounts, such as like a mortgage. So if you got a mortgage on it, you owe, I think you said you owe about 20. If you owe about 20 on this thing, then, obviously we can't change that, right? So you'd have to get that all paid off, and it'll be paid off after, closing and all that good stuff, or at closing, which I know you know that.
Yes.
Tax proration, you get that. Basically, the taxes that you've paid up until this point, it's a new year, so that'll be prorated for you. Close of escrow, so seller and buyer will set a closing to be as soon as practical, but no later than 60 days. Earnest money deposit to be held by the title company. Our inspection period is 60 days, as said before. We have about that time window to get us all closed up. The buyer's continued access to property. So we would need access. Obviously, our retail buyers come through, make sure they're not buying something that is about to fall over. Now, I don't think you would be living in something about to fall over, but some people do. So that's a part of the access piece. And then occupancy of premises. Seller represents and warrants if there are parties in the property. Buyer will be given occupancy to the property, closing unless otherwise specified. So this really comes into play mostly when you see landlords who own a property. We ask those properties are vacant the day of closing. So basically the day that we pay, we want the property to be vacant. And if it won't for whatever reason, we want to know why. And that's all that line means. So here we go. Seller acknowledges and agrees the property is currently vacant or will be conveyed vacant at closing. So that reiterates number 8, what I kind of went over.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need any time after closing to move, or would you be okay moving out after this thing gets all closed up?
I could be moving tomorrow. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to double check that. Sometimes, some people need money to actually move. So they're like, hey, I need my money from closing before I can actually even leave the property. So we like to ask that question because some people don't have even the funds to move until they, get paid. So we like to kind of ask that question just to double check.
Yeah, because I'm some of this stuff I want to just leave out there on the curb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
I want to take everything with me.
Well, you let me know what those things are. If we need help, if you need some help, I know you said you got some grandkids, so maybe they're there to help. But if not, we are able to help move things and things like that.
Yeah, because they got their own stuff to move.
Okay. Do they live in Tulsa?
They still live here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I was actually raised in Oklahoma City. I'm familiar with Tulsa. I bought a few properties out there over the course of the years, but I love Oklahoma City. I love this area. Are you going to be staying in Tulsa?
Oh no.
Ooh.
No.
What's next? You said, ooh, no. You coming to the city?
No. We're in Oklahoma, period.
Oh, really? Where you going?
I want to go to Colorado because I want to see them in the mountains every morning when I wake up.
Okay. You got some family out there? You know some people out there? Or you just like, I just want to go there?
I just want to go there.
Hey, man. That's all right. That's all right.
Gonna give me a little bitty, what you call them, little teeny tiny houses.
Uh-oh.
Give me a little garden going on.
Okay. Come on.
That's about it.
Okay.
So, I'm going to be just me by myself.
Me, myself, and I, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to ask, are the grandbabies coming to Colorado, or are you going to leave them in Tulsa?
No.
Okay. That's all right. Well, that's all right. Okay. So number 9, Before I move on to number 9, I'm kind of moving fast. Ms. You following along with me? I said, are you following along with me?
No. I didn't get my dreams coming through now.
Yeah.
Those are my dreams.
Oh, okay. I see. You little daydreaming, huh?
I'm retiring.
When's the last time you visited Colorado? When's the last time you visited Colorado?
Oh, I seen it online. This one guy was online.
Uh-huh.
He was hanging out in Colorado. It's right there in the corner of Colorado, Oklahoma meets Colorado.
Uh-huh.
And he was just getting started out there.
Okay.
And he showed us, I mean, he had a little shack, you know, he's out there working by himself. Ain't nobody out there but him. As soon as he got on the internet and they seen him, he said, there ain't nothing but big trucks coming down that road.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff down there. He said about 10 trucks came down there. I said, well, there go your piece.
Mm-hmm. That's the internet. That's what happens. You get to showing everybody your little hiding spot.
Yeah, but it was so nice and pretty.
Yeah.
He wakes up every morning and see those mountains.
Yes, ma'am. This lady right here.
Cool.
This
You
it.
out there by yourself too?
This granny right here.
By the end of this, she remind me of my granny.
Mine too.
Check it out first, yo. I might go the other way.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. All right. Okay.
No neighbors.
Uh-huh. Amen to that. Amen to that.
It's real estate with no neighbors.
I love it. I love it. Okay. We were on number 9. And number 9, that was a title document. So if you've got your tablet still, I've got, as soon as practical following the effective date of this contract, escrow agent shall cause to be issued, delivered to buyer, a current commitment of ALTA, which is basically an owner's policy, title insurance, which is what our retail buyer would need when buying his property. And that's about it. So basically saying that the buyer will need to get proper documents from the title company, which makes sense. It's pretty much, the documents you got when you bought it. So pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
And then number 10, title delays and extensions. So buyer and seller agree automatically, extend the date of contract for up to 60 calendar days in the event of title and or tenant issues. So again, this goes back to you not really having tenants, but if you had tenants, we would want, the ample time for them to get moved out. And on the other side, our retail buyer, if they need, 14 days to close or whatever the timeline is, as long as it's within our agreement of the 60 days, you're saying, okay, well, look, guys, do what you need to do, but just get me my $45,000. And obviously we're being, over communicative. We did need to extend, but that's pretty much what that line means.
Yeah. Okay.
Any questions so far?
No.
Okay. I want to make sure I answer those. So number 11 is going to be title insurance. So earnest money is refundable to the buyer if title is not insurable. Now, what does that mean? Well, if the title isn't insurable, so let's say there's an issue with the title, maybe there's a child support lien, is something we saw last week, and the title company was like, well, we cannot insure this title with this $50,000 title issue, basically child support lien. So we backed out of the deal because it wasn't our fault. The seller understood, he knew it was his, but we did have to obviously put that in our contract for rare occasions like that. Do you know of anything that could keep this property from having an insurable title?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. Not with Colorado on your mind. I didn't think so at all.
Now it's important nowhere.
Okay. You never know. Some folks.
Really?
Uh-huh.
If I get a lien on, won't they tell me?
They will. Yes, ma'am. But when they
mortgage, paying a mortgage to them, would they tell me if I had a lien on it?
No. To be honest, it's not the mortgage company fault. So the mortgage company actually a lot of times don't even know about a lien. It's typically the title company because it's typically filed within your city. So if you have a lien, it could be down at the courthouse filed, and the mortgage company never finds out.
Me neither, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. So, yeah, but I'm confident you don't have any child support liens.
No, I shouldn't have no liens, period.
Amen to that. Aside from just that mortgage, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Any more questions on number 11?
No, how can I find out if there's a lien on it?
Basically, what happens is the title company, what we do when we start our process, the title company will tell us, and it doesn't cost you anything. If you try to find out yourself, they'll charge you somewhere between $175 to $235 to try to go run a title report. But when we have an agreement signed and we start the escrow process, it takes them about 7 to 10 days, and they'll come back with what's called our Alta statement, which is going to give us an entire breakdown of what's going on with the property. So they're going to perform what's called a title search on it and then provide us an Alta. And that's going to give us a breakdown. It's going to show the mortgage company. It's going to show any other lien that may be on this property. And at that time, we're going to say, okay, we're good to go as long as this, this lien is taken care of or this more. So that's pretty much when we find out most times. And if you want to pay for it, you definitely can. But a lot of times, a lot of our sellers, they're just like, okay, if you guys are going to do it anyway, it's a part of the process. I'll find out then.
If there not be no liens on it,
I don't think, no, you would know about it. I doubt there is, aside from that mortgage. You would definitely know about it. What is there any concern? Anything like maybe a contractor who didn't get paid or maybe pissed off at you or? No. Okay. Well, I mean,
lead a quiet life.
Okay.
Like I said, raise kids.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything. I mean, you traveled, but that's about it.
Okay. Let me ask you this: you're the only owner who needs to sign when this deal closes, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, you would know if there's any liens. Now, again, a lot of times you would know. I believe our seller. I feel like our seller last week knew. He just hoped it wouldn't come up. Any more questions on that piece?
Liens are terrible.
They are. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So number that was 12. Okay. Seller representation and warranties. Seller has full right, power of authority to sell the property to buyer as provided in this contract. So basically, again, do you have full right to sell this? It sounds like you do. That's A. And then B, under number 12, is seller will maintain and repair the property so that as of the contract, it will be a sustainable, the same condition as the effective date. So basically that line there means that after we buy this property, the condition that it's in now, you're not going to throw a crazy party and tear the property up any more than, and it need more work than, what it needs today.
No, there's just kids in here. I mean, just raise kids in this house. That's about it.
That's all. Okay. Well, that's understandable. Okay. 13. C. Seller acknowledges and agrees to understand. Any personal property left in the property after the close date will convey to buyer and may dispose of the buyer or by the buyer. So if there's anything left, even those couches you don't want, or not couches, but furniture you say you may put out to the curb, any of those things that's maybe left with the property is considered hours after closing. So we recommend that as long as you communicate with us, like, hey guys, I actually need a day or so to come pick these things up, you'll be fine. But if you don't communicate those things, you tell us it's all cleaned out and we close, those things are going to be presumed to stay with the property.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So that is number 12. And then 13, buyer disclosure. Buyer and or members is not acting as a real estate agent in this transaction, but only as a principal buyer. So this line here, means that we are not real estate agents. We are not acting as an agent. We are not here to represent you and list this property as an agent. We are here to buy the property and market it to our retail buyers. That is it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. 15, default by buyer. If the buyer breaches this contract, seller will remain the earnest money deposit or retain, the earnest money deposit. And then number 16 is pre-marketing agreement. Buyer has the right to, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that's y'all? Default by buyer is y'all?
That's us. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
So if we default, that basically means you keep our $100. So if we for whatever reason can't find you a buyer in our time window, that's what you keep.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. And then number 16 is pre-marketing agreement. Buyer has a right to market this property to our retail buyers. Essentially, is what this line means. So discretion, which may include but is not limited to listing buyer's contract interest to the property to the MLS. Seller hereby appoints buyer as attorney in fact when it comes to listing this property. So again, like I told you, we're going to get this property out to our retail buyers. That does include us having to market it. We cannot go take your house and market it to anybody without your approval. We cannot ask anybody to come see it. We cannot ask anybody if they like it if you don't say it's okay. So that's what that line means. Do you have any questions on that piece?
No.
Okay, pretty straightforward. Memorandum of contract. Seller agrees the buyer may individually execute, acknowledge, and record a memorandum of this contract. Now, what number 17 means, the memorandum of contract, is basically saying that after we sign an agreement and that agreement is inked up and you agree, hey, these are the guys I'm working with. These are the guys that I'm going to work with for the next 60 days at minimum. It means that you cannot go around us and try to sell the property. Now, I don't think that you would, but we have had people try it. And for whatever reason, they didn't like us. I'm not sure what, maybe they got a higher offer or something to that effect. But after you're agreeing, you're saying, hey, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to give me my $45,000.
Can I ask somebody if they will pay me $54?
If you do, it has to be after our 60,000. Our 60 days. So if you know, yeah. So if we're not able to perform on the 45, and that's the reason we iterated before we even started the agreement. 45 is what you need. 45, does that work for you? Is 45 what you need? So on and so forth. And the moment you say, yep, that's it. That's what we're assuring you get. And that's the reason we triple, double, quadruple check before getting rolling.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Uh-huh.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right. And then no oral changes or representation. So this line here, each party acknowledges that this contract sets forth in full-time entire contract between the parties, and such party has not relied on any oral contract. So nothing matters if it's not in black and white. This line here just reiterates that. Everything that we talked about, the $45,000, us closing in a timeline that made sense, everything I'm reading to you is the entire agreement. So it's not me saying anything that's not in our agreement, and anything that we say, it needs to be in black and white. That's for your protection and also mine.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And then number 19, additional terms and conditions. So if there are any conflict between these additional terms and conditions and any term of condition in this contract, then the additional terms and agreement shall control. So that means that number 19, if there's anything in this contract that we didn't like, we wanted to take out, we wanted to add, like for instance, if you need an extra few days after closing, we would add that here on this line on number 19. That's all that means.
Okay.
Okay. So if you like that, do you have any questions about this document?
No, not yet.
Okay. How do you feel about moving forward with us, or would you still want an attorney to review it?
I still want an attorney to look this over for me.
Okay. No worries. Well, I'm here for it. So, actually, you know what? Since I'm here and I'm kind of taking notes, what's a fair timeline to follow up with you after talking to an attorney?
Well, it's gonna have to be Monday because they don't work on weekends.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. I'll have Cedric or myself follow up with you on that Monday. I just want to make sure I got that down. Okay. Before moving on to the next document, do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay. Let's go on down to the authorization to sign listing docs and offers. So this document is super short and super straight to the point. Again, we cannot get an agreement signed or do anything when it comes to your property without your approval. So this document, what it does is it gives us the right to act on your behalf to market the deal out to anybody that may want to buy it, right? So they're going to ask, hey, do you have this document? You're discussing this property. Do you have the ability and the right from the seller in order to find a retail buyer? The answer is yes, as long as this document is signed. So what this document means, here it goes. The seller hereby grant limited specific authorization to sign to Ted Zarbertha. That's my name. I'm here in the purchasing department, so I'm going to be the one pushing this out to our retail buyers, and my attorney in fact. Right? So said attorney in fact shall have full power and authority to undertake and perform the following acts on my behalf related to this property. Only this property, no other property or anything else that you may own. Seller specifically authorizes and gives permission to the attorney in fact to list the property on any and all listing services and marketing. This includes executing a listing agreement and listing the agreement addendum, disclosures, sales contracts, and addendums. So once we get an offer, and once we get a agreement put together, somebody comes in, they want to buy the property, so on and so forth, we have the right to act and get it signed so we can ensure you get that $45,000. That's all this document means. I wanted to read over it with you so you make sure, so it makes sense. Do you have any questions about this document?
No.
Okay. You sure? That no sounded kind of like,
Yeah, I'm just reading while you talking.
I can give
trying
you.
to read this fine print. My computer won't stretch it out no further for me.
Oh, crap. Okay.
I'm trying to make it get bigger and it won't get bigger.
Mm-hmm. Well, you take your time. I won't move any faster than what you need.
Well, I got my glasses on. I don't know why this thing was large.
Okay. Well, here's what we got. If you're done with that document, we can move on to the next. Or if you want, I can hang out and just wait on you to get wrapped up on reading what you got.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So the next document is going to be our novation and indemnification agreement. So novation is just a fancy word for us buying a property at a certain price and then basically assigning our position to another buyer. And that's what we're doing here. So as I said before, we're going to be marketing this out to our retail buyers. This document is just a reiteration of everything we talked about. So this novation and indemnification agreement is dated the 3rd day of January in 2025. It's between us and you. Seller and buyer entered into an agreement on this date. We've got the address there, and we've got the purchase price of $45,000. All that stuff makes sense?
Yes.
Okay, let's keep rolling. All right, the parties have agreed that the seller may assign or novate the agreement of sale in favor of a new agreement with a new buyer. So, again, we're going to be going under contract with you at $45,000 and working with our retail buyers, and that's all this reiterates. So, buyer has successfully marketed the property to be determined. That's going to be a group of people that we reach out to in your area. And since we don't have their specific names quite yet, that's the only reason it's to be determined. Having proposed a substitute agreement of sale with related addenda and other documents to be entered into between the seller and third-party purchaser. Okay. Whereas the parties intend to conditionally terminate the agreement of sale between the buyer and seller under the terms and conditions set forth so as structure the transfer of the property directly to the third-party purchaser. So since we're going to be having a buyer take our place in this agreement, and since you're going to basically give us the ability to do so, after we get a buyer in place, we're going to simply act as a party helping get this deal across the finish line. That's all that means, right? So that's all that means. We're going to be the liaison. So you're going to be there, not worrying about any closing costs, not worrying about any repairs of property needs, not worrying about any realtor fees. And we're going to be there being the party who takes care of all those things and assuring you get your 45, while also assuring that the buyer is being treated fair and they're getting the property they need on time.
Okay.
That's all that means. Okay, let's keep moving. We talked about that. Oh, number 1, seller to execute third-party real estate purchase agreement. So with the execution of that agreement, seller will execute the real estate agreement also. So once we get that retail buyer that comes in and they buy this property, you're going to basically sign the agreement saying, hey, I'm here as a seller. I'll get it all knocked out for you, and we can get this deal all done.
Okay.
That's all that means. And then number 2, conditional termination of real estate purchase agreement. So the real estate purchase agreement between the seller and buyer is hereby conditionally terminated in accordance with the terms of effective immediately upon the execution of the third-party contract. So as I said before, our agreement is going to be replaced with another agreement between a buyer once we identify that retail buyer. So we're going to go out on your behalf, find that person, bring back the 45. The agreement of us buying it is going to be replaced with them buying it at a higher price.
Okay.
You see what I mean? So in this entire agreement, basically the way we get paid is we're going to sell this property for more. But the amount of money we're going to sell the property for is going to be deducted by way of closing costs, any fees that we have with our realtors, our agents, any repairs that comes up. Because as you know, when a buyer comes and walks a property, there may be things that they want fixed. All those things are going to be on us. You're not going to come out of pocket. We're not going to waste your time with saying, okay, we need you to drop $10,000 because they want this replaced. None of those things are going to take place, and that's the entire benefit for you. Our benefit is that we're the investors here. We're going to put our neck out there for any repairs or realtor fees or any of that stuff that may happen. And we act pretty much as partners in this entire agreement. So I hope that makes sense.
Do I have to get it appraised first?
No, you do not. You don't worry about any of that. All you have to say is, yes, I want 45,000. You sign our agreement. Everything after that is on us. We've already done our appraisal process. We know what the house is worth. That's the only reason we're willing to put our neck out there in terms of repairs.
Okay.
Is this clicking with you? I said, is this making sense for you?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
I'm thinking too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I understand. You remind me a lot of my grandmother, so I know whenever your wheels are turning.
Yeah. This is a big decision to do, you know?
Yeah, I mean, 30 years. Yes, ma'am.
And you just can't go rush through this, you know?
Yes, ma'am. And that's why I'm here taking my time with you. I completely understand that.
It's just a little house.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, where we at now? Number 4? Or number 3? No, number 4 now.
Yes, ma'am. Let me see here. Yeah, we are on number 4. Actually, hold on. I lost my place. Look, I got behind talking. Okay. Yep. Number 3. Yeah, number 3. So renovation and repair obligations is on us. So buyer agrees that it will solely be responsible for any inspection costs and any and all renovations, replacement, and repairs required to be made to the property, and any appliances or services to be provided to the third-party purchaser of the real estate contract. So this basically says here on number 3, you will not be responsible for any of those repairs that needs to be made to the property. That's pretty much what we just talked about. So it's just in black and white. And then number 4, indemnification. So buyer agrees to forever indemnify and hold seller harmless from and against the following, and agrees that the terms of this section shall survive settlement. A, any and all damages, injuries, losses, claims, suits, actions, or the like arising out of a related buyer pre-settlement possession of the property. So this here goes over exactly what we talked about earlier. You are not going to be responsible for anything that may happen while we're marketing this property in terms of a buyer's health or any claim. So if they walk the property, they step on a nail, it's not on you. Those aren't your buys that you had come out. That's actually on us. So this is going to hold you harmless from any and all those things happening. That's pretty much what that line means.
Okay.
I just hope you ain't got no nails out there, Mr.
I mean, that's like that out there.
Okay. Let's keep moving. Okay. Any and all liability claims and suits, we talked about that. Injuries or like arising relating to the seller's obligations to third-party agreement under the third-party real estate purchase agreement. So anyway, we talked through that already. Net proceeds payable to the seller is going to be our $45,000 as we talked about. Any questions on that stuff? So net proceeds to you is $45,000.
No, not really.
Okay, let's keep moving. Failure to close in the event that the third-party purchaser fails to close on the purchase of the property, whether or failure of contingency to otherwise, the real estate purchase agreement between seller and buyer shall be deemed to be reinstated. So, if our retail buyer, for whatever reason, says, "Oh, sorry, our financing fell through," or "Sorry, what's going to happen is you and I, or I should say, common group." And us as an entire organization, we would reconvene. We would say, okay, what's our next game plan and what should we do? And that's all that means. So that goes in depth talking about what that looks like if for whatever reason our third party buyer doesn't close after a signed agreement. I got to tell you, I've been working here for a long time. I've not seen that happen. Most times when people sign that agreement, they already know what they're going to do. They're going to move forward and get it done. And if any repairs come up that they don't like, it's our obligation to take care of it anyway. That's the only condition that can actually have this deal fall through. So I wanted to explain that to you.
Okay.
And then number 7 is going to be the entire agreement. So this is the entire agreement. Again, anything that's been said is not in writing, does not apply. Any questions at all?
No, not yet. I'll think of something by the time I go to sleep tonight and wake up in the morning.
Okay, well, Cedric's here. You got his number. We are here to chat with you, go over anything that you may have in terms of questions. I know you want to talk to an attorney. You said give you a call after Monday. So would you want to talk Tuesday? Would that work better for you?
Yes.
Okay, we'll give you a call Tuesday. See where you are with our agreement and see if this is something you want to move forward with. Do you have any questions or any reservations off the top of your head that could come up, or anything you're not really comfortable with right now?
I'm not. I'm comfortable, but I'm just, like I said, I'll go to sleep tonight. It'll be 100 questions. Don't worry, I'll write them down. I'll ask you when I talk to you Tuesday.
Okay, we'll give you a call Tuesday so we can get this agreement all moving forward, because I know what's going to happen. You're going to say, okay, I've looked it over, I've thought about it, and you guys are transparent. The attorney's going to agree and sign off on it. And if he doesn't, I'll be happy to answer any questions that he may have. With that, let me ask you this. What time Tuesday works?
Afternoon, because I got a dentist appointment for my grandson.
Okay, but let's say 1 p.m. Does that sound okay? 1 p.m.
Yes, it'll be okay.
Okay, I'll call you 1 o'clock then. Again, my name is Tez. I'm gonna give you one more thing. I appreciate your time tonight. I really do. And I look forward to getting this agreement rolling with you.
I'm glad you took the time out and talked to me too.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm here to answer any question.
I know you're busy too, and this is Friday, and nobody want to work on Friday. But anyway. I'm glad you took the time out to help me with this and go over this contract.
Absolutely. That's no problem. I like to answer any question you may have because I think that's the best opportunity we have right then and there to go line by line and see what you need.
Yeah, it's a little short contract too, though. But anyway, it's okay.
Yes, ma'am. We like to make it simple.
Okay, then.
All righty. We appreciate you. Have a good night tonight, and I look forward to talking to you next Tuesday.
Okay, then.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. God bless you. Bye.
God.
I know them contracts take forever.
Wait. She said that was a short one.
You hear me?
She said that was a short one. I wonder what the long one looked like.
Man. Whoo.
Put a fire in the chat if y'all learned something from that conversation, y'all. Put a fire in the chat, man.
That was one right there, man.
I think she gonna sign.
Oh yeah, I think she's gonna sign too. She's comfortable.
I'm comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think she has an attorney. I think she has a relative she wants to look at it.
Somebody in the back, whoever that was in the back, to ask her who she was talking to.
Yeah.
The realtor man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said that. I tried to see if she would bring him in. You know what I mean?
I would have asked him, that's your husband in the back there?
That's why I said, do you have anybody else that needs a sign? Because I was hoping you were gonna say my husband, so I could then get her in. And then I asked, if you have anybody else, a relative, anybody want to ask some questions. You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's do this. So I think she really appreciated us going over the agreement though. I think she wanted to know it line by line. She's been living there for 30 years, man. She not finna just.
And that's the thing that a lot of people don't get coming into this game, bro, is that they think that it's all about the rush, you know what I mean, to getting the deal, or it's like, you ain't got to really spend time with sellers. The goal is just it's about the money, y'all. Like it's a lot deeper than that for sure. Like real closers, they know that you can take your time. You know what I mean? You don't have to rush. It ain't even about the rush. Some people you got to put pressure on a little bit just because it's a problem you can solve. But at the end of the day, y'all, when you take your time, this is an art, y'all. Like for real. So make sure that y'all stay tuned in these whole 45 days. And let's get it. Let me see. How was this lead generated? This lead was generated via TikTok. That lead was actually a great lead brought by my guy Sterling. Actually, Sterling Sterling is shout out to Sterling, y'all. Sterling was the one who taught me how to generate leads. I don't know. I think my cost per lead lower than his now. I don't know. But yeah, man, Sterling's a beast. He's agreed to supply us with some leads for these calls, man. And then also I'm generating a lot of TikTok leads also. So these leads are via TikTok, and y'all, these are leads that come into us and say, hey, I want to sell my property, right? Not anybody that says, oh, we're reaching out to them, anything like that. They're coming to us and saying, hey, I want to sell my property. Give me an offer, right? So that's basically where we generating these leads from. And yeah, man, leads are really, really great. Is it similar to Facebook ads? Yeah, basically so, but I believe TikTok is a little bit better in my opinion.
Man, I just listened to my flip on the market this morning, and my agent just told me they got a buyer ready to make walk the buyer about to that blue house I showed you.
Oh yeah,
they about to make an offer.
Shaking and moving, bro.
Man, let's get this thing done. All right, do we need to call our New York lady back, or you good?
Yeah, let's call her. Nah, I'm good. Let's get it.
Yeah, that was a test. I know Sid ain't gonna be tired. Sid, what we got coming, man? You want to tell these people about this event we working on?
Y'all. What we're thinking about doing, actually talking about putting it in the works actually ASAP. What we're going to do, we would like, man, we got so many ideas. It is crazy to add value and put value out to the community, y'all. what we have, y'all, is we are thinking about doing what we call it, closed deals.
Closing deals live, baby.
Yeah, closing deals live in OKC, and then doing the closing deals live in Dallas, Texas, right? Or DFW surrounding, whatever, right? And basically what we're thinking about doing is putting this event together, getting a lot of leads for me and Tess to call, and everybody can show up and we can do this in person with you guys, right? Because I know it's a lot different watching from a TV screen and all of this stuff and like your laptop, but being able to be in that room and ask live questions, y'all, and be able to hear us close these deals live is just an absolute game changer, right? It's a change in energy. It's a change in mindset. You actually know that you can do it, y'all. It's a lot different in person for sure. So basically what we're wanting to do is put one together in OKC where y'all can come pull up, and then, you know, of course, come pull up, learn all of that good stuff. And then the same thing in Dallas, my city right here. Come out here, link up with us, man, and, you know, possibly get a chance to call some leads too. So yeah, let's get it.
You know, I was talking to Sid about this, and he didn't give me the go ahead yet. I'm kind of speaking a little too soon, but y'all let me know. I think we can get enough people to say, yeah, he'll jump on board. We'll see. But I said, we need to have an opportunity for people to be able to call some leads and try to lock up some deals too. Like, watching us is cool, but who would like to take? Here's Sid's hesitation. Okay. And I understand that this has been mine too. Because they be fumbling the bag. Because people be fumbling the bag. These needs are not just, you know, cold call lead or texting leads. Like, these people be fumbling the bag. And my argument is that if a person's bold enough to hop on, you know, let's see. So can we get a vote? Drop a fire emoji if y'all think y'all could benefit from calling, or y'all think y'all bold enough to call if we hold this event. Drop some fire emojis for me if you think you'll call. Don't get quiet on me now. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Got to show Sid a little something, man.
Let's see.
We got some fires dropping. We got 2 on IG. I'll call, but I'm in Michigan. Boom. Oh, we got some fire dropping on. Okay.
I got 2, 3, 4 on my side.
Okay, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 on my side.
I got 5 on my side.
5 on mine. 6 on mine.
6 on my side.
7, 8, 9.
Okay.
10. Come on. Get us to 20. Maybe Sid will let us do it, man. Sid is the goal when it comes to pulling these leads in, man. We got to sell them one. I'm about to call this New York lead real quick and try to lock her down.
Let's get it.
You'll do Chico, Jonathan, Jamal, Daisy, Matt, Lee, Placker, Ronell, Daisy. Yeah, Daisy already said yes. Day. That's 11. 12, 13, 14. We got 4. I got 14 on my side, man.
Hey, it'll be crazy if we could get my boy Sterling in the building. He stayed like an hour from KC.
Oh, Sterling been ducking, man.
Early, man.
Sterling been ducking, man. Sterling, you got to pull up for sure. For sure, Ski. Yep, Abram said he'll call. Oh, bro, I'm up to like 16, 17 people, bro.
Sheesh.
15 live on IG right now. It's Friday night. We still got people plugged in. Y'all ain't going to the club? Let's go talk about. Call some leads. Let's go. All right.
I be in my own world. I'm a ghost. Sterling literally is a ghost.
He really is a ghost. No, I will say he is a ghost. I seen pictures of him from college on his Facebook. I said, he don't be on Facebook at all. I said, Sterling ain't been on Facebook in years, man.
Sterling low-key probably a hitman.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, Sterling,
you probably never even know what Sterling looked like if you pop up.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I wouldn't know him if I saw him. That's a fact. If he introduced himself, I'll be like, I can connect it. But if he don't,
Sterling be putting hits out on people. Let me find out. Oh man, I was testing out the CRM while we were doing it. I was actually putting everything in. Fire, I like it. Fire.
Oh yeah, you been messing with the
Yeah. Yep.
You like
Set
it?
the appointment in here. Yep.
Yeah, I told you would, bro. A lady on my Instagram live said this is the best club to be at on a Friday night. That's what I'm talking about.
Nah, that's a fact.
Y'all get a lot of game. Let's go. All right, I'm about to call this lead back, man. I had to pull it up. I'm sorry I lost service earlier. I just moved to a new office, and I don't know what happened. It just I literally just said a tour of the office today.
Man, I'm pulling up next week, bro.
You coming, bro?
Yeah, I'm pulling up next week.
We're gonna hit that breakfast spot again, bro. Were you fooling with it?
Oh yeah, bro. That was shoot. Yeah, we hit this
breakfast for these people, man. So I'm gonna show you around. I'm gonna show you the little venue we got downstairs, and I'll show you the entire spot so we can put this event together for these folks and show them how to close some deals, man.
Bet.
Hey, you know what I think happened, bro? I think last night you called bro at 8:00, and after that he was done with you.
Why you say that?
He just didn't like.
Oh yeah, he was like, man, it's 8:00.
Y'all wasn't vibing. You know what we'll do next time, bro?
What?
I think we should hand those off. We both know y'all wasn't, but for some reason he didn't like how you took control.
He was the one to be the one in control because he was like, well, you guys. I'm like, well, how you know? And I think
that's it. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's what happened.
Man. I was like, how you know? He was like, because I mean, I talked to him. He
didn't have nothing. He got mad.
He was upset, boy.
Yeah, that's why I thought he going through something with his lady or something, bro. Like it's something he
got to be. It's something that it feel like he's holding back something, man.
Yeah, he won't gonna tell your butt.
Nah, we both kind of clash
instantly. I think what we do while we do this run, if we get somebody we ain't vibing with, we say, hey, listen, I really want to help you. I'm feeling a little under the weather today. Is it okay if I transfer you to our purchasing department so that way they can run you through and get you your cash offer?
Yeah.
Because what do we know? We know that I don't know, Sid, because I feel like you did a good job overcoming it as well. Overcome it. No, not overcome it. More so like, what do I say, Sid? What do we call that? Kind of going with, he answered your call the next day.
Just keeping control, I guess, of the call.
Yeah, you did a fantastic job. He wasn't liking you though, bro. But I don't know. He probably wouldn't like me. I don't know. We'll see. Let me.
He just kind of like wanted it his way, and I'm like, bro, you can't have it. Oh, you know what I mean?
But you end up giving it to him, and bro still didn't go. So, I need my chapstick too, bro. Golly,
bro, it's cold outside. Got time for no ashy lips, man. See if New York pick up.
I'm calling her right now.
She gonna be like, it's 9:30.
Hello?
Hey there. I know it's late, and I apologize. That call got a little crazy, and I ended up being on the phone with that young lady for quite a while. Had a contract to go out to the property. I coordinated a couple of things, and I apologize. I got behind. It's now still a good time to talk. Okay. Well, one big thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to be able to assure I stood on my promise. I told her I'd give you a call back, even though it's late. I'm still here in the office. I said, let me at least give this lady a call back and get her cash offer tonight. Okay. Well, you were telling me a little bit about the property. We're talking about the siding, and you told me to go over to realtor.com to get a better look at it. Could you allow me just 2 seconds to pull that up?
Sure.
Because I want to be on the same page with you. Okay. Real quick, I've got the information to the property right in front of me. Give me a sec. I'm going to type it all in. All right, I've got this property all pulled up. Okay, I'm looking at it. Yeah, we got 28 photos here. Okay, I see that we've taken that down. So how updated are these? Okay, I see a new roof. That was not. Okay, I see a new roof here. I see the stickers on the window. Is the siding still that beige color that needs to be replaced?
Yes.
Okay, I was confirming.
I mean, not the entire siding needs to be replaced.
Okay.
Just the little part that they never put back when they were on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've noticed
the part in the back, I think, needs some part of it needs to be replaced at the back. If you look at the picture.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I see that. And then possibly getting some flashing on that roof, some gutters.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I see that back door. Okay, I see what you're talking about. So the water came in there. Is it like a okay? Okay, yeah, you've got it all taped and bedded downstairs. I see that. Kind of start the remodel process. Looks like the floors downstairs are just subfloors.
Yeah, so underneath that is hardwood, but some of it was. So I just put those ply down, and I have the tiles to go down. Not the full. I think if you take it over, you'll still have to get some more.
Yep.
But I do have some for downstairs left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see that you
new sheetrocks and stuff.
Yep. I see that. Okay.
And I have the door. If you look at one of the pictures, you see the door. This is for the back. That was never put on. Okay. And these were some extra. If you look in the living room, you can see. Remember, I told you 3 of the windows one put in.
Yep.
They're there.
Okay. Yep, I do see those.
These black rolls. This is when I was on the roof, and the contractor let me buy way more material than I needed. Yeah, so these I need to return. It's like 4 rolls of these. You don't need them.
Okay.
Because the roof is done.
Yep. That makes sense. Okay.
And if you look in the right here, if you look at some of the lights that they have, I already had the light-ins and everything. They're just there in the box. Like I said, the electrical was updated. Mm-hmm. But I was waiting to finish up everything, paint and everything before I put up the new fixtures.
Okay.
But if you look here, right behind the generator, I don't know I think this is picture 9.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me go back. I'm on 11. Okay. I'm on 9.
Yeah. If you look right where the generator is behind them, it's two rows going up. These are different light-ins for different parts of the house.
Okay.
So they were already there, like I said. Don't need them. I mean, I didn't put them on because I was waiting for everything to be done. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Downstairs just needs to be tiled. Upstairs was tiled. The bathroom wasn't touched. They put up some wonderboard, but if you look at the picture, if you decide to take it, you're gonna have someone, because if you look there, it's not squared properly.
Sure.
Which one picture? So upstairs they did put the floor down, but they never seal. What do you call that thing that they group? They cover the doorways. Mm-hmm. So those need to be put in. And again, you can see new sheetrocks, most upstairs in the hallway, and anywhere that had little dents and stuff, we just rip it out and put in new sheetrock, tape it up. Just pretty much need to be sand and paint, and then finish up the flooring, the groove. I'm not sure the name of it. Number 15. If you look at number 15, this is just an extra bonus room. I was going to turn this into like an extra family room.
Sure.
They had a washer and dryer right out here, but if you look, there's another little room where the washer and dryer can easily be put in.
Okay.
Over here. And that's next, and then you have an extra. It's pretty wide. If you look at the back picture, you'll get an idea as to how wide the space is. So down here, I was planning, and this is right behind the kitchen. It was just going to be an extra family room. So it has like I said, it has a lot of potential.
For sure. It's definitely a nice sized home as well. It because of the size, it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's a nice size for resale, but it's also such a size that our repairs are going to be significant as well. You know that. I don't have to tell you that. But let me ask you this. You had a contractor check it out. How much to completely get this property to the after repair value or the overall, value around the area to flip it?
Based on what I've spent so far, like I said, it looks rough. No. But if you get a contractor that goes in there and say, okay, they know what they're doing, because not all of them is
That's true. I agree.
But somebody who knows what they're doing, I can say easily, you can put another 30, 40 the most in it. The biggest ticket items I took care of was the roof. And the bathroom, like I said, most of the stuff is still there.
How's the HVAC on it? I know you got the roof. Let's talk big ticket real quick. So you got the roof done. Plumbing, I know you said you had a question mark there. Electrical, you got it rewired. So electrical and roof. Does it have central HVAC?
No.
Okay, it's got forced air.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm looking at a couple comps. It looks like they do have the HVAC. Did you have it in the budget to get that prepared whenever you bought it?
What, the HV?
Yeah, yep, the AC, yes, ma'am.
So I had this gentleman looked at it and said before I moved in, the next door neighbor, they told me everything was working fine. The property just foreclosed and they had some tenants in there. So everything was working fine until they finally managed to get them out of the property.
Mm-hmm.
So I personally didn't touch anything, like I said, because it was winterized and everything. I was going to have somebody, but one of the contractor who knows a little bit, he's not an expert in it, said it was just what do you call it, like the plumbing part.
Yeah.
And the heating, it looks like everything was intact, but again, I've not had the best of luck with my contractors.
I got you.
And I think that's what brought me into this position.
Absolutely.
If you have somebody experienced, but I was told everything was it was fine. People were living in there until they lost it to the bank. And I guess the bank took a long time to get them out, but nonetheless, they did. Okay.
Well, the reason I was asking is because I do want a budget for it. I was just kind of trying to map out how much it's going to cost to get that fixed. But since we're talking big ticket, I'm seeing the cosmetic stuff. I kind of have a ballpark based on the square footage where we're going to be on cosmetics. But the big ticket, I kind of want to dive in on. So you've got HVAC. I'm sorry, you did a roof, you did electrical. Plumbing was a question mark. And then HVAC also is something that we may have to come in and do. Is there any other big ticket items you can think about that this property is going to need that I'm not catching on? Like foundation, maybe. Is foundation okay?
No, foundation is good.
Good.
Foundation is good. Because I mentioned that one. So there was a leak in the roof.
Sure.
And I think that was why I had to do the roof all over when I bought it, and that's why I got it so cheap too. So there were water and everything that came down on the first floor, the top floor, and we went down. It didn't go all the way down into the basement. There was some, because on the first floor itself, on that side that we had the leak, we didn't have too much damage to the foundation, but we still went in. One of the contractors, because I had 3 different contractors. One of them that went in, he was pretty knowledgeable, and he had, whatever, what do you call it? There was just a little, how should I explain it? Okay, so on the right-hand side of the building, there was a little bit of crack in it. So he went through, sealed it, and when he checked the overall structure of the property, it was good. Okay. So in terms of the foundation, that was good.
Okay, good. That's good to know. So I've got my underwriter. I've got a text message from her, and she's asking if this is a deal or not, because she wants to be able to get us an approval tonight. We want to be able to get this deal done.
Hold on 1 second for me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yo.
Yo.
Muted.
Yep.
What is it looking like?
She asked 100. I'm about to get her asking price for real though. I had to get her the condition. The house is pretty beat.
ARV, what you think?
ARV, I'm thinking like actually has a really good ARV. She's asking 100. I'm thinking my ask is, I wrote it down 85. I got the ARV. I think it was like 225. Hey there. Okay. So I was talking to my underwriter via text. She's asking if this is a home that we can buy. She wants to try to get this thing done tonight. We haven't been able to get one done all week. It's the new year. We really need to buy a property. So while I've got her and I've got her interested before she calls it a night, where do you need to be on this property? I know you've put some money into it. This is going to be a fix and flip for you. You got some crappy contractors. You don't live really close to the property, and we could possibly take it off your hands if the numbers make sense. So
maybe an offer.
Okay, so you got some offers at 100, and those didn't work. Has that changed?
Let me hear what you're coming with.
Okay. Well, hey, since you did have a few offers at 100, I don't want to be disrespectful to you. Kind of given the condition of the property, where we need to be on this property in order for it to make sense, we're somewhere around that 75 range. And that's going to be all cash, and we can get this thing done pretty soon. We've definitely got our work cut out for us. But at that 75, we believe we can make it work.
It's a bit low. How soon can you close?
To be honest with you, if we're able to get this ball rolling and we can get our team out there to look at this property, then we can get this thing done in about 2 to 3 weeks. As long, given the fact, given that, title work and everything comes back clean and we don't have any hiccups there.
Oh, there's nothing on the title. Okay. All right. Make it, I'll take 90 at this point. Make it 90 and then that's it.
I know that you're a fix and flip. I know you.
I'm taking a loss based on what I paid so far into it, and that was the main reason I did not take 100 before. But at this point, one of my main issue that I'm having now is not even so much one, I need the cash flow, but apart from that, I got hurt. I damaged my back and my knee, so it kind of limits me in terms of moving up and down as though I would want to. And that's the only reason why I would, just entertain it now, just be done with it. Sure. And if you can take it, finish it up, like I said, it's a good investment, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
And I put some money in there. Obviously, there's still more work to be done. So I get it. So, if you can make it 90, then you can have it.
Okay. One, I want to tell you thank you for working with me and even discussing the property this long and this late. I know you put some money into this property. I can see that you put money into it, given the fact that I saw the before pictures and I'm seeing where it is now. You've had some people take advantage of you. I've been there too, but I'm not here to take advantage of you. But I also can't take a loss, right? When I'm looking at this property, I know that it needs work. And my underwriter, I'm not going to lie, she's very, very, very strict when it comes to our numbers. I really need to get this deal done. I haven't had one done quite yet. They haven't approved us for a number, but I do got her on text. So I know you're at 90. Let me. Is it okay if I put you on a quick hold just to talk to her, just to kind of see if we could possibly squeeze a little bit more money out of her?
Okay. And let me ask you this question: is it a case where you're coming in and buying the property, or is it a case where I need to sign a contract with you and you're going to try to flip it to someone? Because I don't have that time if I have to go that road. Is that what we're doing?
No. So we're going to be the buyers. We're going to be your buyer. Okay. And that's the reason I'm so hesitant on making this work. Because the last thing I want is to be stuck with it. I'll be honest. I'm looking at the repairs, but I'm also looking at the comps. And if I've got to be frank with you, I'm thinking this property's going to need about $65,000 in work. And
I honestly don't think like I said, some of the materials are there. The only thing I'll take out of there is my generator. I mean, if you need it, then anyway. If you don't, then it's fine. I can always take them out.
No, I'm with you, and I understand you pay good money for the material, but the way we roll, we account for us paying for all of our own stuff, and that's just being honest. You know, we have our own style of things, and we don't want to account like we don't want to show up there and half the stuff's wet, not usable, dirt, whatever, right? So I'm not saying that's the case, and I'm not saying you're lying to me, but we have to account for that just from photos. So we're making this offer. We don't want to wish that, you know, something's not what it is. So, you know, and that's just me speaking for the team and our past experience, or we've been burned, you know, looking for people's tile that may be cracked or so on and so forth. You know, I'm looking at the comps, and to be honest, we would need to reside the exterior of this property completely. We would, you know, reside the exterior. We wouldn't hold on to any of the siding. We would come in and complete.
Okay.
Yeah, we would come in and completely update this property, and that's the reason I'm accounting for about $65,000 to maybe even $70,000 to get it where it needs to be. The good thing is that it has a roof. That's honestly a very strong help in the offer. But if you would, could I get a couple minutes to try to talk? Just call her on the other line and see what we can. Okay, give me just a second.
Yeah, it definitely need about 70 for sure.
Oh, you got the Addy?
Nah, I just can tell based on what I put. I counted for 70. 225, 75, 70,000 plus it's a 98,750, 20K assignment, 78,750. Yeah. Maybe 80.
Yeah, it probably need about. She know it need probably about 80, bro.
Yeah, facts.
I think if we get her at 75, it's a dub. I mean, 78. I'm like, let's go. Let's run it. All right. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've got good news. Depending on, you know, your perspective on it, I was able to at least get her up a bit.
I'm on the phone.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
Show me later. Okay. Thank you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So I was able to get our underwriter up a bit. I hope that it helped. It works. It's really late. I want to go home and tell my lady I got me a win today, and got us a home under contract. The home does need a significant amount of work, as you know, and our underwriter, she's comfortable around 78,000, just 78, maybe even 78.5 is kind of what she told me when I left the office, but that's kind of like the best she could do, and that's all cash. That's getting this thing done tonight.
All cash. You pay for whatever closing fee.
That's correct.
I just walk away with 75.
78,
right?
Yeah, we came up to 78.5. But obviously, if you have a loan against the property, there's no loan. Oh, you own it outright. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so it would be 78,000, and we could definitely get this ball rolling.
78.5. Why don't you just make it 80,000? What's the difference to the 1,500? I'm coming all the way from 90. Well, it's more than 90, but So I think 80 then. I personally tell her to go the extra 1,500. And it's yours.
I tell you where the 1,500. Give me just a second. I don't want to speak for her. Give me just a second. Let me run it. Let me give her a call. Give me just a second. We ain't giving up the 1,500. The 1,500 is closing costs.
Is this Melissa? What's her name?
No, this is I actually do want you to check ARV. So I'm glad you asked that.
80. Maybe for closing.
Look, she going for the 78. You can hear it in her voice.
I can't believe I know I formatted this book and I can't find it. This is ludicrous.
Yeah, let me know what her name is so I can.
Boom! I just sent you the address. I'm gonna send you the entire file.
All right, bet. I got the agreement ready too.
Yeah, my guy. Thank you. I was gonna ask you for that. She came in asking for 120, by the way. That's what she submitted online. 120.
Okay.
Interesting.
Boom. I just sent it to you.
Hema. Okay.
I'm wholesaling this house for sure. It's in New York. It's in New York.
Okay. Page.
She ain't gonna care when she get her check. She's just saying that.
17.
All right. All right. Agreement is ready. All right, let me pull this property up real quick. Half stream. Zillow.
Hey, she's reaching out. She's reaching out to one of the partners in the company. That she's gonna try to see what we can do about getting this deal done. If she can come up, she and give her literally just a couple more minutes. Is it okay?
That's fine.
Thank you so much.
So we got 225 for ARV, you said?
Yep.
Zillow, huh?
I think it's strong at 225, by the way. I see one go for like 245. You got to dig a little bit.
Yeah, non-disclosure. Okay. Redfin.
They disclose.
New York?
Yeah, I found.
You on
Yeah.
Redfin?
No, I hopped on Zillow.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I found cops on Zillow, bro.
I don't know how I didn't send this document. This is crazy. Okay, let me go.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm gonna get her a 78.5, bro.
File.
Let's see.
Ay, ay,
Okay.
I don't like these lives on IG from my laptop screen. It look like I got an Android.
No, that's fact. All right, view. All right, hold on. Basement up. Her property is big too.
Big, bro.
That's the
2100. I'm thinking it's probably gonna need. It's gonna need a lot of work, bro.
okay.
Format. Crazy. Didn't realize that I just need to enter. Okay.
Bro, when I tell you I get so many questions about where the lead came from, bro,
Isaiah.
we gotta launch that, bro.
Isaiah.
That's the number one question I get.
Mm-hmm.
You too, huh?
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet.
Yeah. Let's see. Price per square foot method. Yeah, I think about like 220, 225 for sure.
Yeah.
So even pages, even number.
I ran it at 70%.
Oh, you ran at 70? Okay.
I ran it at 70. So if you run it at 75, they give you 168. It probably needs 65 in it. We dropped that. You probably put another 20 into it. They give us 83. That's 85,000.
Pyramid simple.
If you run it at 75.
Mm-hmm.
And then odd.
So I mean it's probably a 10K fee, bro. If they only need 75K to put into it.
Yeah. Probably a little something small. Yeah.
A little 10K.
Hey. Revenue. Let's get it.
What you think?
Yeah.
75, huh?
Yeah, I see this one. Oh, I see what you're talking about. I see you saw the one right here. So for 225. Okay. I see what you saw now. That's weird. Okay.
There's some fat ones over there, bro.
Let me see. 229, one sold for.
We are just about done. Just about done. Give me just like maybe one more minute. She chilling, bro. She motivated, bro. She is motivated.
Most definitely. All right. How did I, bro? I just pulled this up. It's weird because Zillow just. Oh, I put it up right here. All right. Let me zoom in. Okay. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me go back. One more time. All right.
I have been in New York for like 2 years. At the East Coast accent. She going off. And that's facts.
2,100 square feet. Yeah, I agree, bro. 225 for sure.
225. I ran it at 70. I mean 70. We can run it at 75. We can run it at 75, bro. You run it at 75. It looks like it'll go, man.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's a 10K. We lock her at 78.5. What you think?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
You wanna lock her?
Let's go ahead. Shoot. Hey, what they say when you in doubt, just lock it up.
Let's get it. Got it. Okay. All right. So we've got it. I've talked to her. I know it's only $1,500 to you. Unfortunately, they're like for us to even come up that 3,000. And again, this is not. I don't want you to feel like this is me and them against you. I want to get this deal done. So to them, the $1,500 is closing costs. It's also just a little cushion to make the deal work at that 78.5. So if you're okay with that, I can get this agreement over to you. We can get the ball rolling and get you out of this property. So you ain't got to go back to it and deal with crappy contractors. We can get the ball rolling.
All right. I'll think about that $1,500 and I'll get back to you tomorrow.
Okay. So the $1,500 is kind of make or break for you.
Honestly, like I said to you, I'm losing. Well over, I can say well over, because total in, I'm well over 100 in already.
Wow.
So, for me, the extra 15, it's not a big deal, but it's like, I just, it's not a big difference in terms of the money to you, like I said, but I'm taking that, what you're offering me. I'm at a loss.
Gotcha.
Not sugarcoating anything. Like, I'm putting a lot of money in this deal.
Yeah.
One, because I personally don't have the team that I need.
Yeah.
And it's just literally end of the stick.
Yeah.
So,
No, it's okay. I understand. I'll tell you. I'm going to be completely transparent. Where I am, just as a liaison. This company, they only have so much when it comes to funds and buying properties. I've got 3 other guys who work with me, who I'm sure are trying to get some houses bought, and I don't want to max them out in January, or I don't want those guys to beat me maxing them out in terms of the properties bought. I really want to be able to get this deal done, and I would hate for tomorrow to come and they tell me, sorry guys, we're already maxed out with how many houses we're buying. It happened to me last month around Christmas time, and I really don't want it to happen this month. Is there any way we could, and I know you've lost more money than what I'm going to lose tonight, but is there any way that we could get this agreement done for 78.5 so we could assure your deal's locked in, my deal's locked in, and we can have a good weekend?
I would love to have a good weekend because honestly, like I said, I just want to be, I physically can't manage to finish this property.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
taking it at 80, I am already losing. But at this point, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some.
Sure.
So,
Okay.
if it can't happen, then I understand too. So,
Yeah.
it's just do it extra. If it's not possible, then I get it too.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. I know it's late. I've actually, I heard your baby's there, and I know that you're working on a couple of things. I don't want to hold you too long. Let me ask you, if is there anywhere that you would meet us between the 70? I know it's not. Is there any way you would meet us between there at all? I just want to go back in here and just say, hey, because I know where they are. I know where she is. They're pretty tight. So
okay, split it down the middle.
okay, what does that put us? That put us at 79.
7925.
7925. Okay, your math's better than mine. Let me see here. So 79. Okay, give me a sec. Let me run in here. I think. Give me just a sec, please. Just a sec. I'm gonna run in here real quick. Thank you.
Yo, I'm gonna send this agreement, bro.
A win is a win, man. A win is a win.
What's it, please? Yo, hey boy, hey y'all gonna hate to see us link up in person, boy. We gonna be.
Oh boy, we finna go on $1 million run. I'm telling people, bro. My whole team told me, Tez, you might as well just do $1 million run.
Facts.
We're gonna do $1 million. We're gonna do $1 million, man. This is light work, bro. This is light work, man.
We're ready.
Oh
Man, that's funny.
Anyway, all right. You want to send a contract?
Sent.
Okay. You got an email?
Yeah, I already got it. Yeah. Came in on the thing. I'm finna send it to you to your phone.
Cool. Oh, yeah, she filled everything out. Okay. She was a tough one, bro. She started at 120. The form came in. She won at 120.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 50 bands. Okay. Let me take it. Okay. All right. So we got it. We got it done. It was anyway, we're all good. We actually sent you over the agreement via email. It's already sent over for that amount. And I mean we're set to close. So congrats. I know that you've already, lost some money in this deal, but we could possibly stop the bleeding by just getting the deal done tonight. Can you confirm? Do you have access to your email that you can confirm that you've seen it come through?
Yes, just give me a second.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, thanks for taking care of that, for real.
Said what?
Thanks for taking care of that and sending that agreement over.
Oh yeah, no worries, bro.
For real, this is what teamwork's about. That's speed, man. That's everything.
Which email did you send it to?
I'm sorry?
What's the email that you sent it to?
Let me confirm it. Give me just a second. I gotta confirm it. I got my guy. He's gonna text it over to me right now. I want to make sure I got the right one. Hey, Sid.
Mm-hmm. Already on it.
Got it.
You on mute?
Who's it coming from?
One more time.
Who's it coming from?
It's gonna be coming from Common Group.
So, where you guys located?
We're based out of Texas, but we buy homes throughout the U.S.
So who is Blue Ink?
One more time.
Service.
Blue Ink?
Signature service.
It's a signature service we use.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see what this is about.
Now she want to get skeptical. Come on now. Come on, man.
You crazy, bro. They sent me right there. You like, come on now.
Somebody said Jordan and Pimpin.
Come on, man.
Hey, do why y'all never know y'all need it.
Man. Trying to tell you. 6 rings, man. I think we finna go on like half. Boy. This is another 10 while y'all playing. It's another signed agreement. We didn't got about 5 contracts this week. You know? And we lock up Miss our girl, Miss Thomas.
Thomas, yeah, that's a 30.
Eddie Berto working on one right now.
Oh, what's the they ain't hit you back yet?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I got 3
Hey,
open.
brother, I just finished talking to George. We had about an hour conversation going over the paperwork. And concern sounds like everything is all good. He just wants us to go over some stuff tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. You're the retail buyer program director moving forward. That's me. I'm the retail buyer director. All right. They gave me a title. But it sounds like they said he's good. All his concerns are good. He's going to answer some more questions tomorrow. So that's a 30 pop right there, man. Talk to me nicely. We finna hit this 100K, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Golly, bro. We should
Y'all doing this again tomorrow. Y'all, we doing this for 45 days. We doing this every day, right?
Every day.
Now, y'all pay attention. Y'all got to stay. What I want y'all to do is go to each of our Instagrams and turn on your story notifications and turn on your notifications, y'all. Next week, the times are going to switch, so it's not going to be this same exact time. It'll probably be earlier in the day, more than likely.
Contact you for the title company for the earnest money.
You said your title company needs to contact us?
So how does this earnest money deposit go and what's the percentage?
So typically what we do is we put up about $100 for our earnest money deposits. We buy so many properties. In a rare occasion, we can do more if the property is worth it or it's one that, is kind of, we need to. And oftentimes we just wire it right over to the attorney, if it's an attorney in fact state, or the title company, if it's a title company state.
Oh. It's 15 days.
Come on, man.
She just want to win, bro. She want a
30. What's that? 30, 40. The other one right there, another 30, 70, 39, 40. Yeah, 70. We get all 3 signs, 70 plus 25, 95.
We at 95?
If we get all 3 of these agreements signed.
Miss Thompson or Thomas?
Yep. So Eddie Berto, the one Eddie Berto was working on. New York, this one, and then Eileen Thomas, the one that we did the team work on.
So we get those 3 signed. We at 95.
Boom.
Wow. In 3 days, and people, man, and people trying to make 100,000 a year, we can make 100,000 in a week.
So you are going half. So are you both going half and getting by? Yeah, we teamwork on. Yeah, we locked in, man. We got so much teamwork over here, and it don't make no sense. Y'all should see what the behind the scenes look like.
Man, y'all should see the WhatsApp group, bro. We got about 50 leads a day. We don't even worry about, he trying to take my lead. We don't even think twice. Team calling them, locking them, everything. Anything, man.
Killing. So, man, check your DM, email. Y'all, I've been busy, man. This challenge keeping me busy too. So
Yeah.
I ain't been checking my DM, my email. I've been, man. Look, send me a voice note though. That's the best way to get in touch with me and get me to respond is a voice note. I don't be I rarely ever read my DMs a lot, just when I'm super busy, locked in. It's 2025, man. Trying to hit new goals, new heights.
No cap. You my friend.
You gotta play that song.
You know it, bro. I'm looking for it right now. The cleaner just pulled up. I know I'm here late.
Squabble up.
You said what would cause a title to be uninsurable? Something like let's say a mechanic's lien, right? Let's say you had a contractor come out and there's a lien against the property for more than what our contract amount was. So let's say it was for $90,000 in this instance. Well, they won't insure that title with that lien there unless the lien was taken care of, which would make us walk away from the deal if you did have an uninsurable title. So imagine just a lien or an encumbrance against the property that would prevent us from being able to close, or the title company from being able to say, yes, this is a property that we're comfortable giving a commitment that as long as you buy it, nothing else is going to come back and bite you in the butt. You have to sign that mug, boy.
Facts.
Here, seller's representation and warranties. Section E, seller will maintain and repair the property.
Yes, ma'am. So basically what that line means is you're responsible for anything the property needs until closing. So just because we do a contract doesn't mean that if the property burns down, we're responsible. Does that make sense? So it's pretty much what we know about going under contract is just because we got a property that we're under contract on doesn't necessarily mean it's ours until we close on it.
Yeah, that we know, but I'm talking about the repair part because I'm not doing any repair.
Correct. Yeah, there's we're buying as is.
Okay, because it says as is at first, but then it also mentioned the repair.
Yep. So let's say, again, if something happened to the property, you would be responsible for it until closing. That's all that line pretty much means.
Bruh.
We know you smart. We know you smart. We know you can read it.
Line by line, ain't it?
Thanks, bro. It's 9:10. We'll be in the
Can you
lane.
say how long? Because I'm not seeing where it says
It's at the top.
how long will this take to wrap up?
We would say about 2 to 3 weeks. Pending title. That's the only thing that can kind of slow us down.
So here, buyer's disclosure. And you're not waiting to sell back this property before you buy it. Is that what we're doing?
That's right.
Okay. And
How are you, sir? My name is Tez. I'm filling in for William. He told me you're a cool guy. He told me you're a good dude. Yeah, amen to that, man. Yes, sir. Yes, we do. Amen.
My hometown, New Orleans?
Yes, sir.
My hometown.
New Orleans, huh?
You heard about that? Shooting?
Oh, yeah, I did, actually.
New Year? You ran the trucking too, started shooting. Killed 14 people.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
What if I wanted to change your earnest money deposit to $1,000?
See you, brother. If you wanted to change the EMD amount to $1,000, I would have to get that approved. It probably wouldn't be until Monday, but I would have to get that approved. I don't have the liberty to say yay or no.
Okay. All right. So let's change that. And there was something else. I don't think let me go back up.
I'm a closer, bro.
All right, so your inspection, your 15 days inspection period would begin. I would have to go take pictures and send to you.
No, it would begin just our process. We would come out ourselves. Just, I've seen your photos. We would need to get eyes on it ourselves.
Okay.
Oh man, I feel like we're in the close of Olympics 2.0.
Boy, I'm about to bag her up though, bro. Watch.
I'm already knowing.
Now here it says within a 15 business day grace period, right? The buyer has sole and absolute discretion made through written notice to seller cancel this contract during the inspection period and obtain a return of earnest. So what if after that 15-day grace period, you get up and you say, okay, all right, I'm not going through with this, or you can't find a buyer, or whatever the case may be?
Then our earnest money would not be refundable.
Okay, because I'm not seeing where that states there. So in this inspection period, you find a way to include that in there, please.
I'll be honest with you. No.
Or after the inspection period, or however you want to put it in there, because I'm not seeing where it says after that period.
Okay, I'll be completely.
My thing is, I'm driving 3 hours and change to get there to coordinate with you or whomever is coming out, so you guys can come in. I don't have that time to be wasted for later on somebody's there. You know what? I changed my mind.
Yeah, no, I completely understand. Here's the thing. I want to be frank with you. It's 9:15 p.m. CST, and I've chatted with you for about an hour, went back and forth with partners of the company, also our underwriter back and forth. I'm not doing this to waste your time. To be completely frank with you, this is a property that needs a substantial amount of work that I'm really, really fighting to get this deal done. If this is not a deal that you want to get done tonight, that's perfectly fine. But us coming up in earnest money deposit does not matter. And the reason why is because if we're going to buy it, we're going to buy it. I'm not going to waste your time anymore. That's one. Two, in terms of fixing things and editing things in a contract, these are all silly things if we have the purpose of buying it. I understand you want to make sure you're taken care of. I understand you're going to be driving, but I want to be serious here. Is this a home that you want to sell? If so, this agreement has been reviewed by our attorneys. Everything's lined out. It's the same paperwork we use for every purchase. I don't want to waste any more of your time. If you do want to sell the property, we can get this thing done tonight. If not, I completely understand, and I'll move on and try to buy another house.
All right, no problem. You have a good night.
You too, bye. I think we have somebody else follow up, bro. It's like I'm at the point, bro. I'm not finna do this with you.
Yeah.
Changing my contract, changing my earnest money. I'm not doing any of that, bro. You the one who cannot sell this house. Like, you want to sell it to somebody else, you can do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that shit. So y'all seen a great way of a pull away, and we'll see what she wants to. I'm not. She gonna text me. I'm not sitting here playing with this lady, man. Because as soon as I say that, as soon as we fix those things, this lady's gonna have another line in the contract she wants to edit or change. No, I'm not wasting my time with that. Like, no, bro. No. So I'll follow up. Yeah. I'll follow up another time, bro. What you think, Sam? What you would have done?
Yeah, man. She just one of those sticklers. I agree. I probably would have did the same exact thing, put that pressure on her. She ain't like it, but I mean, it is what it is. Like, it's just being real.
One way or another.
And she's not getting no other offers. We know she's not getting no other offers. Not like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we got to move on, bro. I will have somebody else follow up.
Yeah,
but
Tanner will probably be good for that, or anybody really.
Anybody follow up. Honestly, Monday. I mean, honestly, I can always follow on the sword if I want to. Like, hey, it was late. I was frustrated. Is this something you really want to do? But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But the truth of the matter, bro, I just don't feel like her house is worth putting up a ban for her.
Nah, facts. Nah, I can see if this was like somewhere like a DFW or like, you know what I mean, like a Cali or not this one. And we really taking a risk because, like, you know what I mean, like.
She gonna sign it. She'll come to her senses, man. She gonna think about it tonight.
Yeah, she definitely will for sure.
And if she don't, I'll follow up. I'll probably follow up Sunday to see, are you still interested in selling this property? I'll just send her a text. But I don't want to go back and forth with you about this house. And it's literally about to fall over.
No, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that it is one we can lock up. You know what I could do? We could reverse it. We could try to reverse it and see if we get some buyer interest on it.
Reverse wholesale.
Yes, sir. My guy Keith was goody, bro. Real estate Diddy, my boy Keith. You know Keith?
Keith Everett. Yeah, that's my guy.
Sir. Yes, sir.
What up, bro? What he on? TikTok, YouTube, Facebook?
Him and IG Live.
Okay. Got
I'm
my
like,
guy
bro,
on there, man.
We ain't doing that, bro. All right, Brody, I'm finna go home. I got the cleaners here with me.
Let's get it.
9:20. That lady, she called. I was like, look, let's go or let's not go, man.
Let's get it. What time? Oh, what time? We're gonna chop up offline?
Yeah. Let's call. Yeah, call me. I'm gonna call. I'm about to head to. Call me. I'm gonna head to the crib.
Bet. All right, y'all.
All right, thank y'all.
See y'all. Facts. There's another great day. Y'all see what's going on. We got a pending 70. What is that? 70K and 65, 70K in follow-ups right now. And it looks like we probably gonna have one signed in the morning for a 30 piece, y'all. So yeah, man. Y'all keep tapping in. For the people that are new that don't know about this. This is a 45-day challenge. We're going to be doing this every single day. What I was saying earlier is make sure that you turn your notifications on for us, y'all, so y'all can see when we post on our story and stuff like that. I'm going to do great at making sure that I notify ahead of time and put it on my story, y'all. And at the end of the day, y'all will know what time we're doing this every single day. Okay, so we doing this. I think we even doing this on a Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. I think Yeah, so I mean, y'all might catch us for more than 2 hours. Y'all might not. I don't know. We'll see. Y'all got us today for like over. We've been on here for 3 hours and 15 minutes, but it's been more than that because our live before that was like another 30-40 minutes. So yeah, man, y'all got us for over 3 hours here today, and yeah, y'all show up, take notes, and at the end of the day, y'all, this is about furthering the agenda and making sure that y'all get what y'all need. All right, y'all. Good night. See y'all later, and hope y'all have a great night. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
I could post that one too.